you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, and we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football. If you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, and we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football.
7 days, 1 hour, 6 minutes. New York Jet football returns. It is almost game week, ladies and gentlemen. It's a preseason game, but who cares? We have waited months, if not years, for competitive football, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick. Producer Cisco Lopez, unable to make the program tonight. Much love to him. We will play musical artist on the program, Blitz BK, momentarily. Tonight's guest, it's my first son, who's older than my second son, but has become my second son, and the first son is jealous. So I don't know. It's very confusing, but Dylan Tereman is with us. We've been having fun banter about me being his dad, him being my son. And I don't know, all of a sudden payment requests started showing up in the mail from the court system. I don't know, folks. There's a lot that I need to take care of here in life. I see that you people in the chat, you people, what do you mean you people? I know what you're saying, we the people. You're already talking like Tropic Thunder. What did he say? We the people says 5 minutes late. Mr. Weed's cabin would never. Well, something else Mr. Weed's cabin would never do is have a game plan for the show. So, I love you, Weed. That's why I can make those jokes with you. It's time to dance, ladies and gentlemen. Jets take flight.
Yo. Engines roar when the jet takes flight. Green lights glow in the Jersey night. Skyline lit when the squad ignite. Gangrene rolling near the jets take flight. Yo, every show we bring the jets all through the speeches clear. Real fan talk, we survive rebuilding years. Seen quarterbacks come, we seen them disappear. Still solid with my team, no bandwagons here. Green stitch to my fibers, won't switch to the Niners. Quick like Vic, I see victims in my visor. Jets loss is heavy, but the pride is never left. Stood 10 toes down when the season felt like death. New season feels like fresh air. New OC and QB, man, I always love the fresh pair. Like the man Jordans that I'm rocking with my Jets gear. Hoodie but no cap out, never play it off, but we gotta get the Jets there. Let's share ideas for this team for this next year. It's fair to think we'll do better in those big chairs. Shit, yeah, hire Green Bean to run this
Nick
shit
Shine.
here. Take this playoff streak and make it disappear. Engines roar when the Jets takes flight. Green lights glow in the Jersey night. Skyline lit when the squad ignite. Gangrene rolling, yeah, the Jets takes flight. Jets takes flight.
Coach take flight.
You have superpowers! You gotta fly over there!
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we bring in tonight's guest. You know him, you love him, and if you don't, you better start. Show some damn respect to my son. What's up, DT?
What's up, Dad? The summer of shine rolling on. Sorry we were late to all the shiners, a couple minutes late. We had to discuss all the happenings in the world of Nick Shine and Dylan Tereman. A little father-son bonding
Well,
before we
powwow.
went on. you got to check in. You got to tap in with the pops every now and then.
Wow.
Yeah, let them know what's going on. Some are saying we're competing with Boy Green and his dad for father-son duo in the Jets content world. So,
all right.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, scuttlebutt, rumor has it. What's up, everybody in the chat? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Also, Read the People says it's next weekend with Dylan. Good job, Reed. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, please. We're making a push to get to 2,500. We're just over 60 away from the goal by kickoff in Tennessee. Also, in the pinned comment is Dylan Tereman's link. Go show him some love. Subscribe to him as well. He's got great stuff coming out. We're going to discuss one of his recent videos later in the show. You know the deal here on the show, folks. We have a raffle going on right now. It's the first time we're doing this, so I'm very curious to see how you Shiners respond to this and how you're interested in this. Here's what we got. We have, this is, there we go. All right. The browser was smaller and everything was in different places and it was confusing me.
StreamYard.
It's not hard to confuse me. I know. But first off, welcome to the program. It's the NS and DT special, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing a mystery raffle. I'm sure you've seen these on the internet. You buy a Jets raffle box, they send it to you, and you don't know what autographed jersey you're getting. These are some of the names that you could possibly win. These are all the names you could possibly win. Joe Namath, Darrelle Revis, Curtis Martin, Joe Klecko. There's 4 Hall of Famers right off the bat. Brees Hall, Mark Gastineau, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Quinnen Williams, C.J. Mosley, Chad Pennington, Marty Lyons, Don Maynard, Wayne Corbett, Kevin Mawai, Nick Mangold, AVT, and Richard Todd. Now, and now there's 2, ladies and gentlemen. Since I last talked to you last night, we now have 2 Jets legends that we were working on a schedule for them to come on the program. One of them is one of these names here. I will eliminate 1/3 of the list for you. It is not Sauce Gardner. It is not Quinnen Williams. It's obviously not Don Maynard and Nick Mangold. Rest in peace. It is not AVT. And it is not Richard Todd. So 6 names have been removed from that list from you, ladies and gentlemen. 12 names remain. One of those names, one of those 12 prestigious New York Jet legends will be on this show in the very near future. And right now, I'm going to take 2 more names off of that list. It is not C.J. Mosley, and it is not Garrett Wilson. So 10 names remain, ladies and gentlemen, in this elimination chamber. Shout out WWE. They're probably going to hit me up for using that name right now. But I will tell you someone we do have coming on. August 16th, Super Bowl champion Earl Christie will make his debut here on the program. Very excited to have him on. He's got tremendous stories. He's got a lot of energy, and that's going to be a ton of fun. Now, there is one other legend who confirmed to me at 6:02 this morning. And if you have been watching this show and you follow me and you've heard my stories and you've heard me talk about favorite Jets players, there's been one on offense, and he's been on the show, and there's been 2 on defense. And one of those 2 will be appearing here very soon. And I'm trying to get both. I'm not going to lie. I am shooting shots like Steph Curry. As soon as I enter the arena, I'm throwing them from the stands, the concession stand. It doesn't matter. I am shooting shots, ladies and gentlemen. Now, TT, you could have just said it. Ooh, say the words. Go ahead. Read your own. Dylan, want to read this comment?
Yeah. This is a comment here. No super chat from the broke boy at Dylan Tereman.
Hold on. Get it off the fucking screen.
Who let that guy cut the line?
How did he get up there? Go ahead, though.
No, the summer of Shine is bright as ever, man. I am so happy for all the things you've already done this summer, all the things you will continue to do, and it's been great. 60 subscribers to 2,500. We can get that tonight. Come on, guys.
Let's do
Hit
it.
that subscribe button. Hit that like button for our guy, Nick. He's been killing it.
Thank you, sir. You're very kind. Also, I will spoil you at Christmas, young man. Now, we got one gifted membership already tonight. Derek, the Kansas Jet fan, gifted one. Derek, shout out to you, brother. Good luck in the raffle. Derek said, I want in. Now, Derek's went to Ernie 703. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate you. Now, producer Cisco Lopez had a family obligation tonight, and he's unable to make the program. However, right before the show started, I received a Venmo, and he said, put this towards memberships. So here's 5 channel memberships gifted from Cisco. Now, remember, Cisco's ineligible to win any raffle prizes. So what does that mean? That means anyone who contributes to the program tonight is eligible to win his raffle entries. His 5 went to South End Auto Detailing. Joe Blewett was on the show the other day for the first time on Tuesday. We did an offensive line breakdown. Beth Page Chris, TG Jets 74, Jaw Break 9791. Said hut. Sorry, I'm starting to get ramped up here now.
Let's go.
Forgive me, but thank you, Cisco. Appreciate you. You are the man, and enjoy your time tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the fucking Nick Shine Heckler wants to gift a channel membership. And it went to, go ahead, Dylan, read who it went to.
I can't see who it went to. StreamYard
It
doesn't
went
allow
to
me.
somebody you're very familiar with.
Did it go to me? Am I getting closer? Did it go to your?
It's you. Yeah.
Oh, it went to me. It went to me.
Yeah.
ISU. If he knew that this membership was going to go to me, I'm sure he would retract this. But I appreciate you, ISU. When Nick throws a clip on, I will switch to a rope hat in honor of this gifted membership. Thank you so much.
All right. Now you're calling me out here on the show. How long of a clip do you need?
I have 5 seconds.
All right. Let's
I'm quick.
Let's touch. Here we go.
Subscribe to the Nick Shine Show, man. Come on. You heard him. You got to do it now. Don't make the all-pro right tackle come after you. Yep. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, look at that. 9 seconds you needed, and it was perfect timing. Thank you, ISU. I appreciate you. And I love the heckling. You know that. I love the banter. And he texted me the other day. He's like, the show's on the TV and I can't chat. He's like, but he made a comment about, oh, it's probably you just bringing up since you coached. Like he's been heckling me about when I've coached. So I've been going back and forth with him a little bit, but I love the banter. And what's this hat?
This is a good golf.
Good golf. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to good.
Hey, Andrew C, I just want to let you know, a comma would really change the dynamic of this sentence because that sounds like you want to be inserted inside some. Whew. Yeah,
grammar and punctuation certainly.
A comma would have really changed the dynamic of this sentence, bro. That looks like you want to be inserted into some faggotitos.
Faggotitos, I am inside you. That's
All
what
right.
that says to me.
That's. We want to be in some Dolphins fans. Hey, we don't judge around here. Genergy. Ladies and gentlemen, Genergy is here. And I have to make a personal announcement about Genergy. If you are ever in an emergency, do not message her on Discord. Have you received your Knicks jersey? It told me that it got to you like a couple weeks ago. I want to make sure you received it. Please let me know.
That's funny.
But all right, I'll keep an eye out for that comment from Jen. Folks, again, thank you for being here. Dylan's link is pinned in the chat. Hit the like button, subscribe, 62 away from 2,500. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into what you're here for. No, not the Faggotitos that Andrew C wants to join. However, we are going to discuss. Yes, she got the Nick jersey from Nick. Could you send me a picture, please? How did it come out? Do you approve? I want to make sure that it's good quality and that, the lovely lady that you are approves of it. Awesome. Very happy to hear that. Enjoy. And thank you for your contributions to the show and allowing yourself to win that. All right. New York Jets, baby. Dylan, we are not, I'm not even excited about the game next Friday, right?
Okay.
Because it's not going to be starters.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the practice. I'm excited for the one-on-ones, right? It's going to be Senior Bowl vibes where they take the offensive linemen and they take the D linemen and they get their one-on-ones and the D tackles are going against the guards and Membu and Olu are going against Todd Bowles' guys. We get a bigger read in these, right? That's why they do these. It's controlled. You don't have to worry about your offensive tackles or your defensive ends getting rolled up on, getting a knee injury. It's a controlled environment where you can still gauge how your guys look going against other guys, and you lessen the risk of the injury. I like this trend. I know they're going to scrimmage. I know they're going to go against one another. But it's a very quick whistle, right? You're not driving guys to the ground. Like, you're very protective of your guys, and you should go into a joint scrimmage with the ideology and the mentality of protecting the other guys, because you're all there to get to the season healthy. This is something the organizations, Glenn and Bowles, have a long relationship with one another. So I don't expect there to be fights. There might be tense moments, it's going to be hot and muggy here in New Jersey, so that always aggravates people. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Like, am I reading this the right way? Like, with my perspective on these joint practices, like, the game isn't going to be shit because the game's going to be guys that are primarily getting cut. Like, 40 of these guys are not going to be playing come Nashville.
Yeah, no, I certainly agree with that part. The joint practices are going to have more like substance to them than the actual game will itself. Obviously, the game will be for us to evaluate guys like Kate Klubnik and, backup players, some rookies that we've never seen in live action before. But yeah, the joint practices where it's really going to, what do we got? Hell yeah.
I figured you'd be a pro by
Hell
now, bro.
yeah,
I figured you'd be a pro. I figured you wouldn't have to practice at your age. But enjoy, my friend. I hope you light it up. You like that? I hope you light it up.
Yeah, dude, that was really good, man. That's such a dad joke.
Thank you. Definite dad joke. Thank you, son.
Best practice team during the week. We don't know what the game results look like after all these joint practices, but we are a heavily favored practice team. That's for sure.
Well, you know what? There's only so many reps you can see. I want to see Garrett Wilson going against other corners.
Yes.
I want to see Bailey against another tackle. Now, I love him going against Membu day after day, rep after rep. I love the give and take. I love the you win some, I win some. I love that these guys are going to be pushing one another, and I firmly believe Membu and Bailey will be all pros one day. And that's a tremendous thing to have these two guys making each other great during the week. Something I've always said about Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State football is that a lot of times they get better during the week of practice because then the game is so easy because you're not going against the same quality of talent that you did for the last 3-4 days,
right,
throughout camp or then during game week. So, with the Jets here, they got a lot of players that should individually match up well and should show well in the joint scrimmage, right? But how they bring it all together, Dylan?
I mean, it starts with the offense, in my opinion. Probably offensive line is how you're going to bring it all together, because that's really what I'm looking at live, at least, whether it's against, the joint practices or in the game even. What does the offensive line do? Because Frank Reich said it all starts up front in the offensive line for the offense. We know that we think that they're going to be good majority, right? Josh Myers is a little questionable. Dylan Parham is the new piece to the offensive line, but I think it all starts there. And to your
Joe
point
Blewett
about,
likes him. Joe Blewett likes him,
which
we
is always a
broke down
positive.
A little bit of film on Tuesday, and Joe is a fan of Parham.
Yeah, Joe does a great job breaking down the film, so I will definitely go back and watch whatever he has to say, because usually we align generally about our feelings on players, and Joe is always great at breaking down the film in a way that you can understand it. But getting to watch this team just hit somebody else, right? I think that's the most important thing. They've been hitting each other for the last 6, 7, 8 days, whatever it is of training camp that they've had the pads on. So like they've been thudding up against each other. No real scuffles have broken out. I know that scuffles and things have happened, like Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase was punching DBs the first day. Today, Max Crosby and Kirk Cousins even got
swinging helmets or ripping the helmet off the guy too, I believe, right?
It got pretty
Imagine
ugly.
Garrett doing that, right? Imagine Garrett ripping off AZ Thomas's helmet. It would be the biggest story in the country, but it happens in Cincinnati, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's just a Tuesday."
And all they could talk about is how bad it looks under center with Joe Burrow. So yeah, it is funny, but we haven't heard the Jets scuffling with each other, and maybe that's a good thing. I do want to see a little bit of intensity and maybe like some pushing and shoving here and there or whatever, but I think that that's going to come out this week when they finally get to hit another color and go up against another team. A little bit more intensity ramped up. I do think that we're going to see more physicality out of this team during the joint practices for sure. I'm excited. Garrett versus Zion McCollum or Benjamin Morrison. AD Mitchell against the other whoever's not going up against Garrett. I feel like those are advantageous matchups. And then Bailey versus Wirfs is obviously great. Bailey versus Gedeke on the other side is a favorable matchup for Bailey. And then Bain versus our guys too. Like I'm excited to watch Ruben Bain. Like he was one of my guys that's like in the discussion at number 2. He had to be.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to prove.
We had a lot of those discussions. We were
I think
big
he's
on the physicality.
100%. I think he's going to prove that he was, worthy of being in that conversation. We're going to see it firsthand.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. A Bain Membu matchup. Like I can't wait for those clips. I wish I had more days off of work so I could get there. Getting the ticket is I can get the bosses to get me off of work before I can get to grant my request off of work.
Nick is now unemployed, so he has all the free time in the world.
Yep. I trying to get in with the Facatinos, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Nick Shine Show. Things get said. Let's enjoy it. Andrew C. with a $10 super chat says, "Put me in Doritos." All right. Also, if you haven't tried them already, they're not a sponsor of the show, but I'm always looking to help our community get healthier. Popcorners. Oh my God.
Ooh,
they're always baked, never fried. So much better than anything. They got kettle corn flavor, white cheddar, the blue bagged white cheddar. Oh my God. So good. I was a big white cheddar kid with popcorn as a kid.
The smart food.
But now, oh my God, the popcorners are my treat. They are my little snack. I'll go to Sam's Club. I'll buy the box of like 34.
Yep.
Yes. ISU says always baked, just like weed.
Yep.
Yes.
Always baked, never fried. I don't know. I feel like I'm always baked, sometimes fried.
Tom Brady, who's was 6 rings and is now 7 rings. Somehow that changed in the last couple months, even though Brady hasn't won one in several years. Has gifted 10 jewels. Thank you. And then Brother Yeti also just gifted 10 jewels. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. And then Cisco Lopez gifted 440 jewels and says, Uncle Alert.
Is that about you?
I think that's the auto thing because when you gifted 10, it says hiding.
Okay.
I think that's just what they call it because it pops up in the chat as like an action thing when it happens.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. I'm figuring these jewels things out.
Yeah.
But all right. So Dylan, we talked about the week ahead. Let's talk about the week that just passed us. What are your biggest takeaways from camp so far?
I mean, the battles, I think, that we've been watching intensely, right? Cornerback 2 between Azareye'h Thomas and Nashawn Wright. I was kind of going off the word of the beat reporters during phase 1 and 2 of OTAs, and Nashawn Wright looked like he was going to be the penciled-in starter. Now it seems to kind of the needle's pointing towards AZ Thomas being the starter, and I think I align more with that anyway. You want your top 75 pick. I think he was 73rd overall. You want your top 75 pick to win that starting job, and if you have to replace that just after 1 year with a $3 to $5 million corner off the free agent market that not many people wanted, it is a little bit concerning. So
yeah,
I hope AZ wins that battle. The other battle that I'm looking at is obviously the kicker competition. It seems like Cade York has performed surprisingly well compared to what expectations might have been for him. I think a lot of people expected him to miss more kicks, but he's been holding his own, 7 of 8 the one day, and then he was 7 of 7 the other day. So I still think it's going to be Jason Sanders, the veteran that's been an all-pro, knows how to kick in MetLife Stadium, which
he does. He's been
really
very good here late in the year
Yeah.
too. The Dolphins have been up here late in the year, and I feel that every time you were rooting for him to miss a kick, like he just nailed it.
It didn't matter, yeah, which is very strange because when you listen to John Harbaugh talk about why they cut him from Giants camp, he said that he didn't think Jason had what it took to kick inside the elements of MetLife Stadium. And it's like, okay, maybe the Jets are silly for thinking that they can make it work in MetLife Stadium, but I actually disagree with John Harbaugh and think that he does a fine job kicking in those conditions. So hopefully he's, fully back from the hip injury and he'll be fine. I think he'll win that battle. And then the other battle, which is more of like a surprise to some people, Michael Walker versus Kiko Malinoa might be a surprise linebacker 3 battle that we don't see coming. Just because Michael Walker's been able to take the ball away at such a high clip, it's like death taxes Michael Walker interceptions in camp. So maybe it means nothing at the end of the day, but also when you add in his special teams contributions from last year, the first time I saw Michael Williams make a play, it was a big pop on special teams where he ran down, made a tackle. I don't think he forced the fumble, but made a big tackle. I want to say it was the Atlanta game. And ever since then, he had just showed up on special teams, never really had full opportunities on defense. But if they want to go a 3 linebacker look, I would say it's a battle between Kiko, it's a battle between Michael Walker, and also Dane Belton, I think, is in that mix to play like a sub linebacker type of role so that they can have Cisco, Minka, and Belton on the field at the same time and not necessarily give up as much at the second level in terms of tackling and downhill ability.
Okay. First thing that pops out into my mind is you didn't even mention McCrary Ball. He was the captain last year, special teams captain, but he was a captain, the infamous the fish flopping on the ground moment. And he walked out of the Archer Hotel the other day in front of us. Boyd Green said hello to him, but I didn't hear the name the right way. If I would have known it was him, I would have dropped right on the ground in front of him and started doing it just for the reaction. But by the time he was gone, like he was 25 feet away, I wasn't going to do it then. I was like, wait, who did you just say hi to? Prairie? He goes, McCrary Ball. I'm like, son of a bitch.
That was a chance.
Not mentioning him. You think his roster spot's in trouble, or you think he's just going to be primarily a special teams guy? Or do you think Walker takes special teams and that 3rd, 4th linebacker spot, whichever it ends up being from him?
Yeah, I would think that that's the easiest path for McCrary Ball is on special teams. I don't know what he necessarily gives you from a defensive standpoint, whereas I think Michael Walker is at least getting opportunities with the defense more so than Marcelino McCrary Ball. So, yeah, I would say that's a position where maybe they keep 5, and then Kiko, Michael, and McCrary Ball are all part of the depth special teams role. But there's a world where they only keep 4. And if that's the case, is McCrary Ball kind of losing his job? I know he was the special teams captain and whatever. I feel like they made a couple bad choices at captain last year, but I do think Michael Walker has the ability to take both of those roles from McCrary Ball.
Okay. And you mentioned a couple guys, right? Like Minka can step up and play in the box. Belton, Brownlee, Bailey has been so Bailey on Saturday, right? They do their ghost, not their ghost, but they do their scout offense against the defense, and they'll run a couple sets and they'll send guys in motion, and the defense's job, it's a walkthrough, but they're going through their shifts and they're going through their checks and adjustments, right? Just to get a feel. And Bailey started off as the nickel back, moving out in a certain formation. And then the guy went in motion and Bailey slid back to not an edge. He moved back to the off-ball linebacker, like behind the defensive end. Okay. I thought that was interesting. So as much as we want to see the number 2 overall pick with his hand in the grass and going, with the 3-4, you're going to have to be flexible and you're going to have to play in different positions in there based on what the offense is throwing at you. And I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Teams are probably going to try to design their offense to get Bailey standing up and having to get into coverage instead of just coming with the pass rush. So it's going to be a little cat and mouse chess match between the offensive coordinators and Aaron Glenn and Duker. But I want to see Bailey with his hand in the grass. I don't want to see him 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage like a Sherwood or a Mosley or Quincy Williams. I mean, is exotic blitz packages? Sure, let's get nuts. Let's move him around. Let's free him up with his speed, and you stunt and you clear it out, and he's shooting through like a missile.
Yeah,
cool. I want to minimize the coverage, right? Like I want this guy just going at the quarterback as much as he can. What do you?
Yeah, I 100% agree. I don't. If that was the case and they planned on doing that a bit with David Bailey, you might as well have just taken Arvell Reese. And I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm not saying that to prove that I was right by wanting Arvell Reese. I'm just saying if that's the way you're going to use the player, like why not get the player who's built to do those types of things? But yeah, I do agree that when offenses make their move, the chess move is the reaction, right, by the defense. And do you react properly? Do you react improperly? It seems like for as much as I would not want David Bailey to be the second level defender, like an off-ball linebacker, I would just as much like to see him stunt up the A gap or the B gap, right? I don't want to see him 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. There was the clip that the team put out, I think it was earlier today, maybe it was yesterday, of the AD touchdown from Geno Smith at not today's practice, but yesterday's practice, I think. And the closest defender to AD Mitchell was number 9, Will McDonald. That should not happen. So whether it's McDonald or Bailey, I don't want to see it happen. You got to figure it out in coverage other ways. And somebody that we haven't even mentioned, because we're talking about guys that can fit the run and be a little bit more versatile, where's Malachi Moore's role in all of this, right? Like, is he just safety 4 competing with VJ Payne? Like, where's the organization at with him in terms of his ability? Because I thought that he, coming out of Alabama, was somebody that could man the slot, could man strong safety, could do a little bit of free safety stuff. And it seems like he's not getting an opportunity. Maybe that's because they have added so much versatility with the Ponds and the Brownlees and all those guys. But where's his shot in all of this?
Yeah, well, if you're not versatile, it doesn't look like you're going to have a role in an Aaron Glenn Duker defense.
Yeah.
Also, Tom Brady, 7 rings, a Patriot fan, just gifted 440 joules. Thank you. Also, Dylan Tereman with a shout out to your head coach when he said manning the slot, referencing his offseason with Diana Rossini. So there you go. We're showing you a little love. 6 rings, 7 rings, 5 cheats, whatever you want to be called. Cisco gifted 20 joules. The coffee's kicking in. I'm perking up, though.
I like it.
Andrew C. with a super chat. I'm very worried about kicker and Sadiq. Dylan, talk me off the ledge. Now, I know you mentioned the kicker earlier. Let's get into Sadiq.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not as worried, and we answered one of Andrew's super chats on Jake's show earlier about Sadiq. I don't think it's going to be an out for season type of situation with Sadiq. I don't think Aaron Glenn would have come out and said they received good news just for a week and a half, 2 weeks later to walk it back and be like, oh yeah, sorry guys, he's on season ending IR. I don't think that was the play. All the reports say that they knew about this injury coming out of Oregon throughout the entire draft process. They knew it was going to happen. Obviously, they wanted to try without pads for those 3 practices with Sadiq and see how he reacted. Inflammation obviously took place, and it's going to hold him out a little bit longer. I'm not worried. Maybe they start him on a short-term IR, and he has to miss 4 games, right? I think that might be like the worst-case scenario for Sadiq, but part of the Titans game, the Packers game, the Lions game for sure, I do expect Kenyon Sadiq healthy. And then obviously kicker, I'm not as confident that they're going to pick the right one. We've seen them, what was it, Harrison Mevis last year? They didn't choose him, and he went on to play for the Rams in the playoffs. So I think that they just need to make the right decision at kicker, but it seems like they have 2 solid options. Hopefully they just pick the right one.
Yeah, and I'm not going to give the dramatic overreaction with Sadiq.
Yeah.
He wasn't drafted for week 1 in Nashville. He was drafted for his career. Yeah. If he's going to miss a couple weeks to be 100%, like the worst thing that can happen is Sadiq gets rushed back, gets injured, misses the season. That will get Aaron Glenn roasted by the fans.
Yep. And
I
same
don't
with
care
Ponds.
if you put him on 4-week pup. I'm fine with that because you have Mason Taylor, who looked pretty damn good last year with the worst passing quarterback in the NFL, still came down with 44 catches and would have been in the 60s if he played the whole season and had a quality quarterback. He would have been 60, 65 catches easy last year. Now, do I want Sadiq out there? Yes. But I want Sadiq out there, and the minute he gets on the field, he doesn't come off. The worst thing to do to this guy, not just physically, mentally, is you're in, you're out. You're in, you're out. You're in a game, you're out for the season. We don't want that. You want this kid trending upward. And if you got to stunt that or you got to hit the pause button for a couple weeks, I would rather that and get 13 straight weeks of him. And then he's trending upward going into year 2 than 2 weeks, injured in the home opener, back in November because he's out for 8 weeks. And then December, something happens again. And then it's season-ending surgery. And then he's going into the offseason with all these questions around him. Take the time, get it right. It's a 4-year deal with an option for the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine waiting 4 goddamn weeks for him. I got to stop saying that. I got called out on it, and I'm trying to stop saying those words. But that's where I'm at with Sadiq. Yeah. Patience is a virtue, Dream, and Mason Taylor is the player that no one's really talking about that I think is going to surprise a lot of people this year.
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
got the year under his belt. He's got the quarterback who will throw the ball. He can get to all levels of the field with his routes. He's very, very underrated.
Yeah. Sorry. You can do the super chat and then we can talk more about injuries.
Yeah, Andrew with another super chat says McCrary Ball was actually having a great game when he did the Dylan Fish dance. He did you did it too.
That's did it on Jake's.
He did the Dylan Fish dance. Gorman did it also.
Yeah, some say Gorman did it better. I don't think so. I used my legs.
Well, to be fair, that was the first time Gorman had cleaned his kitchen floor since he lived there. So that was more of a 2-for-1. That was a good deal. That was a bargain buy, as they say in the business.
The Swiffer picker upper, the Gormani. You gotta love it. But yeah, back to the injury thing. I'm not as worried about Sadiq as much as I'm worried about the injuries of D'Angelo Pons and Tavondre Sweat. And the reason for that is they knew about the Sadiq stuff. That was pretty much determined he was going to eventually have surgery. D'Angelo Pons getting the calf strain. Maybe it's just PTSD from the 2023 Rodgers season where his calf strain turned into an Achilles after 4 plays. Not saying that exact same thing will happen with D'Angelo Pons, but I think he was somebody that they were going to rely on more in the beginning of the year, especially to man that slot position, more so than Sadiq because of the flexibility with Taylor. Obviously, they have Brownlee who can do slot stuff. I just don't think he's like the guy that they want to be in the slot. So I'm a little bit more worried about Pons. And then I'm also more worried about Tavondre Sweat. Big man, lower body injury, conditioning, load management, all that stuff comes into play. So I would say Sadiq is like 3rd on my list. And honestly, I don't even know. Maybe I would put Joseph Asai a little bit higher than Kenyon Sadiq in my list of worries just because we haven't seen him yet. He's been on PUP. We don't know what his contribution is going to be when he is healthy. What does that D-line rotation look like? So I think Sadiq is a little bit further down my list of worries with the injuries.
Now, as much as I love Tavondre Sweat and as much as I value him, defensive linemen rotate more. It's not like it's a corner. Say Pons has the hamstring, right? I know he's got the shin and, the calf. Mm-hmm. But with Sweat, you can pick and choose when you use him, right? Sure. Like it's not like he's your center and he's going to be out there for 100% of the snaps. You can pick and choose the load management, the getting him back into game shape. You can pick your spots where you put him in, right? Like he could start off like a middle reliever. You don't have to use him all the time. You can use him in the big situations and then start to turn him into your long reliever and then your closer. You know what I mean? You can bring him along in advantageous situations for the defense. And you got other guys who can help out. So
yeah, using that baseball analogy, I was going to say, I like that baseball analogy because can you get 3 innings out of Tavondre Sweat? And then hopefully the game is, to the Jets' favor where they have more pass rushers in and they don't have to rely on, neutral game scripts stopping the run all the time on 1st and 10. So yeah, they can definitely, based on their success, will also dictate how often they have to use somebody like Sweat.
And if you're playing him 20 to 30% of the snaps, guess what? It's 3rd and 2. It's 4th and goal.
1st and 10.
It's big moments where you start to work him back in. And then as people say, he's going to be a starter. Who gives a shit?
Right.
The least important play in football is first down.
Yeah.
Are you in there in the red zone? Are you in there within the 5-yard line? Are you in there on 4th down? Who cares about starting on a defense? It's so rotational. Your middle linebacker, your safety, your number 1 corner are probably the only 3 playing 100% of the snaps.
Yep.
They're not offensive linemen. They're not your quarterback. Everybody in the NFL gets rotated minus 9 guys out of the 22. So who gives a shit who starts? Take that phrase, throw it away. Who cares about first down? What's your defense on 3rd and 6? What guys are you going to in those moments?
Right.
Do I care if Pons is out there on first down and you got to then bring him off the field because the matchup doesn't match? You say, oh, he didn't even start. Well, they went in double tight end set on first down. That's why he didn't start on defense. There's reasons to it. And I feel that too much hype. It's not the NBA. It's not baseball. It's rotational pieces on defense. You can be you can be a very big, important part of the defense, but not be a starter.
Right.
There's many guys like that. So don't get fixated on that.
That very first and 10, when the Titans come out with the ball on offense, if they started their down 4 linemen as Joseph Osai, Harrison Phillips, David Onyemata, and Kingsley Enagbare, that would mean in the starter world that David Bailey, Will McDonald, Jawan Briggs, and Tavondre Sweat aren't quote unquote starters because they weren't there on that first play. I don't care who starts on that first play. It's like when they come out in 12 personnel on the very first drive on offense, and that slot corner doesn't, or the slot receiver doesn't get the starting, asterisk next to him in the stats. It doesn't matter because the second or the first 3rd down, he's 11 personnel and the slot wide receivers out there usually. So
I said last night with Ryan Sampson, there's one Max Crosby in the NFL. There's one defensive lineman that will play 100% of the snaps. It's so rare. I don't care. Situational football. It's advantageous football for the defense. And in these moments, who do you go to? Because there might be times you want Minka or Brownlee, double tight end. You're afraid of the tight end sneaking out. You might not go to Pons. Doesn't mean Pons is bad. Doesn't mean Pons isn't starter worthy. All that it means is we're going with the best situation for us in this moment. And the guy will get his chances, as they all will. So scrap the who's starting talk with the defense. Who cares? 3rd and 6, what do you got? Bailey will be there. Will be there. Sweat, you probably don't want him out there on 3rd and 6 most of the time, right? You're probably going to go with Briggs or you're going to go with Onyemata.
Yep.
Like you're going to go with different guys in certain situations based on the call on the field. So it's
and they've given them
conversation that drives me a little crazy as a coach.
Yeah.
There you go, ISU.
As a coach, back in my coaching days. And I do think
Nope, I didn't say former. I said as a coach.
Once a coach, always a coach.
Amen.
And I do think the Jets have afforded themselves the bit of the luxury of having 8 solid defensive linemen, right? The 4 interior guys, the 4 edge guys, Darrell Jackson Jr. being the 9th guy. Like they have a solid rotation where we don't need to get caught up on who's playing on what down specifically. If David Bailey is playing 65% of the snaps, and that's mostly 2nd and 3rd down, sounds about right for what they should be using him for. So I think that they've finally given themselves some flexibility with the roster to not have to keep a really good player on the bench, but also keep good guys on the field at the same time.
I want that problem.
Yes.
I want to have so many good guys out on the field. You're like, wow, he's not out there now? Wow, everyone else must be really good.
Yep.
So a couple of things to get to. 7 rings again. Stay hydrated. Thank you. Andrew C. with another super chat. Folks, again, don't forget, Cisco Lopez is ineligible to win prizes on this show as producer. So anything that he gifted, and so far he gifted 5. Notice I said so far. Any contributions, $5 super chats, gifted memberships, get you on the wheel to win bonus entries, Cisco's raffle prizes for our next giveaway. Our next giveaway is a Jets autographed jersey mystery box. Now, the mystery box can contain any of these players, we'll get back to that super chat, I promise. Joe Namath, Darrell Revis, Curtis Martin, Joe Klecko, Brees Hall, Mark Gastineau, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Quinnen Williams, CJ Mosley, Chad Pennington, Marty Lyons, Don Maynard, Wayne Corbett, Kevin Mawai, Nick Mangold, AVT, Richard Todd. Now watch Six Rings win it and it be AVT. That would just be a kick to the cojones.
Yeah, I mean, Curtis Martin is like the basic Patriots Jets crossover name. But AVT being the current, I guess, guard for them, he's playing guard. So nothing's worse than seeing Six Rings win something on a Jets channel
and then selling it back to me. All right. Yeah. Andrew says, also, guys, do remember? I had to read it like he typed it. Do you remember when Isaiah Williams also had that punt return touchdown against Jacksonville and it was called back for an absolutely bullshit penalty? And he showed the league he's dangerous.
Sounds like the Jets to get a penalty on a big play. I don't remember it specifically. I'll take you at your word that it did happen. I tried to burn the tape as much as possible last year. It was disgusting to go back and watch. But Isaiah Williams, man, I don't know if you watched the Origins thing that they put out about him on the Jets YouTube channel, but it's a really cool story for Isaiah Williams. And I like that he's been getting the praise. He's definitely a dog on special teams and is going to keep contributing to what was a historically good special teams unit. And maybe he gets an opportunity on offense this year.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do because I feel bad. Matty P gifted a channel membership that went to Tom Brady 7 rings. And then his comment was, dang it, out of all the people for it to go to. So, Matty, I'm going to gift one, and this will be yours here now, all right? I'll take the 6 rings that went to I'll take your membership that went to him, and now you take mine that went to Junior Rudy. So, Matty P, thank you. I appreciate you. Good luck. 6 rings, ironically, with the super chat. So we can't be too mean when he's supporting the channel here, ladies and gentlemen. He's got and I keep calling him 6 rings because that was his debut, right? Like like if Bobby changes his name to like Walter, we're still gonna call him Bobby because that's how we met him, right? We met 6 rings at 6 rings. He says, what do you think is the floor and ceiling for sack? What do you think is Dave's maybe David Bailey? Floor for ceiling and sacks? I think 5 to 9. He may become your best player. Love the pick. So I am very big on David Bailey, and I have been adamant about this, and you can tell me if I'm nuts. You normally do. With the offense being better and with them scoring points and with the team being more competitive week after week, there's going to be more pass rush opportunities within the game where we're not blown out. And we've seen it last year. Dylan, I'm a broken record with it. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Cincinnati. Will McDonald was a factor in the fourth quarter of all of these games when it was tight. Now, what does that tell me? Get more competitive games, get more positive pass rushing results, get more positive pass rushing opportunities. Now we had the number 2 overall pick. Who are you going to block? Right. I think that these two, with the team being more competitive and games being tight and playing for 4 quarters, hopefully week after week, I'm going 20 sacks between the two of them combined. I think one of them will have 8, one of them will have 12, 11 and 9, somewhere around there. I think they are going to be alternating week after week, back and forth, game to game on who's the leader in sacks. And if they're getting a combination of 20, now you're getting Briggs. Now you're getting other guys in the middle. If they can collapse that pocket and make the quarterbacks do the Zach Wilson, the loop around, now you're playing right into our strength. Collapse the pocket in the pass rush, free up Will and David Bailey one-on-one, and just start destroying quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to walk with me here because we're going to go to some uncharted Jets territory for a minute. Last year, it seemed like you blinked, you got up to get a beer, and it was 14-0.
You lost me. I'm off the walk. You lost me.
But it was 14-0, and we were trotting out Brady Cook for our 3rd offensive drive.
You lost me a beer, dude.
I'm sorry. You get up to get a soda or Tim Hortons coffee.
Thank you. A brew, not a beer. A different type of brew.
A brew. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, now everybody, that's the DEI version of a beer is a brew. Okay, I like that. So we get up to get a brew. It's 14-0. Now, hypothetically, the Jets win the coin toss. They take the ball. Something that's, again, uncharted territory.
I did this last night. Go ahead.
And they go down the field and they score a touchdown. What the hell do we do? Like, I don't know what to do with my hands if we're up 7-0 after one drive in the first quarter. Like, it's so different how it changes the entire tenor of the game to allow David Bailey on that first drive. You get him into a 3rd and 7 situation. All of a sudden, boom, he's pinning his ears back and going. And you can set the tone for the entire game that way. So, yes, it all comes down to game script, opportunity, coinciding, and allowing for David Bailey to get these sack opportunities. So I'm going to give a pretty big range. I think it can be anywhere between 7 and 12 sacks. I think 7 is a little low, and I would expect a little bit more. But he does have that potential to get to double digits because, like you said, we saw games where Will McDonald had 4 alone. Like, now you have another guy pushing the pocket from the other way too. Like, the quarterback is running out of areas to go to escape a pocket. So I do think 20 is a good number for both of them. And let's just say hypothetically they both get 10. That's 28.5 sacks over 3 years for Will McDonald. I don't care if he fits your scheme or not. You probably have to keep that player for 2027 and beyond.
I fully believe that they're going to, because
there's a lot of talk that people don't even think he's going to be here in 27, let alone 2028, because the 5th-year option is expired at that point.
I think they brought in all these run stuffers because Will can't do their job.
Right.
But you need him off the edge because they can't do his job.
Yes.
And you don't get rid of guys who can get to the quarter. Now, if he were to get 28.5 sacks.
No, I'm saying over the last 3 years, he had
I'm saying if he were to get that, 4 years in, he would surpass Dennis Byrd, and he would be 19th all time already in 4 years.
Yeah, you have to find a way to keep that skill set.
Yeah. And now, say the Packers and the Colts get you early picks, and then you go with the Shamar Stewart and your quarterback. If that's the route that you go, okay, then I can move on. But I got to have a replacement before I move on, right? Like,
I know
you want to get more
Dylan
physical,
Stewart,
and you want to get that all around guy. Shamar, is it Shamar or
it's Dylan Stewart?
Shamar Stewart.
Shamar Stewart is already the edge on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals, right? Okay,
he was the first round pick like 2 years ago.
Gotcha. All right.
It's okay. Well, you forgot somebody.
I'm worried about
Dylan.
The Jets winning. I'm not looking ahead to the draft yet. So I
not the first time Nick forgot about somebody named Dylan. It's okay. It's okay, Dad.
Now I'll never forget. Thank you. Also, undraftable. I probably got a fucking attitude and talks back a lot.
He's absolutely elite on the field. A little bit of a head case off the field. I heard he's into golf. So,
but I want a head case in my defensive end. I don't know if you know this, but Lawrence Taylor is one of the biggest head cases in the history of the NFL. But when the ball got snapped, there was nobody better.
Yeah, nobody complained when he's wrapping up the quarterback.
Exactly. You know, they may have been upset when he was wrapping up the bag to go home because he had to go to the stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our lovely ladies, Genergy, with the super chat. Thank you, Jen. I know it's just training camp, but I'm loving the videos of Geno and G5 connection. Nothing but a G thing, baby. QB and receiver lately. Throwing touchdowns make me crazy. Death row is the label that paid me. Thank you. And did you mention Garrett Wilson?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that Garrett Wilson?
Look at that. Two handsome fellas.
That's the picture. Hold on. This Garrett Wilson?
Oh, video.
And I got a video of you.
Go Jets.
Thank you so much.
Oh, we mentioned David Bailey? This David Bailey?
Hey, y'all go subscribe to the Nick Shine Show.
Let's go.
So he originally said shop, but his biceps are bigger than my thighs, and I wasn't correcting him. So Cisco had to alter it a little bit. That's why listen to the end. He gets so southern, and he's like, subscribe to the Nick Shine Show. Like it gets very, very southern draw here. Where are you? Where are you? Boop, boop.
Hey, y'all go subscribe to the Nick Shine Show.
Yeah.
Show.
A little bit of zest in that one too.
It's like the mic's moving away. Show. but it's perfect. It's
That's
perfect
great.
because I looked at him and I shared it on Facebook and people were like, when's the next Shine Shop? Where's the next Shine Shop? I'm like, well, we're working on merch. Stay tuned for the next Shine Shop. And the original video will be the advertisement for the next Shine Shop. So we'll find a way to make it work here.
Yeah, subscribe to
But
the
yeah.
Nick Shine Shop too.
In terms of Jen's super chat,
Mhm.
Garrett Wilson should be uncoverable in one-on-one. And Jen, Frank Reich's goal should be, how do I move these tight ends around? How do I move Mitchell and Cooper around?
Mhm.
How do I get the safeties to worry about other things so Garrett can be one-on-one? Garrett Wilson one-on-one, there are not many that can stay with him. I know 2 years ago down in Miami, Jalen Ramsey locked him up pretty good and eliminated him, but the quarterback play was off, right? I mean, oh, wow, was that 3 years ago now?
Yeah,
That was the year without Rodgers. Yeah, when Ramsey was just
no,
jamming him at the
it was
line.
the year. I think it was the year with Rodgers too, because I know that there was a couple misconnects between Rodgers and Garrett where he got the better of Ramsey. So maybe 23, Ramsey was getting the better of Garrett.
Yeah, and
But that's Zach Wilson, so that's like
they're going to get him the ball. And they came out on practice on Saturday, and the first two passes go to Garrett. I turned to Bonesy and Jake, and I was like, Garrett Wilson, if you're playing him one-on-one with our corners, there's no more Sauce, Garrett pushing one another to get great. It should be Garrett just dogging people week after week.
like the
and
Giants
after rep.
preseason game. Remember that Giants preseason game where Rodgers came in for one drive, threw like 6 passes, 5 of them were to Garrett, 1 for the touchdown, and we were all like, oh my God, like Garrett's going to do it this year.
He's going to go for 135. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if Geno targeted him like 130, 140 times. And I know that seems like a lot considering what else we have in the offense, but anywhere from like 5 to 17 yards, Garrett is pretty much uncoverable. He's just too shifty in and out of his breaks. He's slippery. Yeah. He can get around you. He can kind of get through you. Like he doesn't go down on first contact very easily. So for being
Diane Rossini does.
I set that one up and he just knocked it out.
That's
of the
for
park.
Cisco. Diana Rossini goes down on first contact. I digress.
Hell yeah. But it is going to be fun to watch this connection heating up. Geno and AD's connection heating up. Obviously, they worked out privately away from the facility, in the spring. But I'm really excited for this passing offense, just the offense in its entirety. I want to see it first, obviously, but there's a lot of reasons to be optimistic. And Frank Reich really went in on how special this offense could be today.
Yeah. I listen, when you have speed, and the Jets have very quietly, because we haven't had the quarterback, the Jets have very quietly structured elite talent. Now, the quarterback's job is to bring it all together, right? But Dylan, number 1 left tackle, number 1 right tackle, number 2 right guard, number 1 tight end, number 2 tight end, number 1, number 2 receivers, number 2 running back. I don't know if there's an offense in the NFL that has put more premium picks into their offense than the Jets have. Now, I keep saying this. If you had a Matthew Stafford, if you had a Joe Burrow, if you even had a Jared Goff, you would be talking about one of the best offenses in the NFL because you have the speed, you put in the assets into premium picks. Listen, it's on Geno, but I think the talent here is better than the talent that he had in Seattle. I think this is the most talented group of weapons and line that he's had.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this, man. I know I'm crazy. Now, Dylan, my son, I'm going to let you read this next super chat. And Genergy, thank you and good luck. Folks, don't forget, we have Cisco's raffle giveaway later in the program tonight. I didn't bring that over here. You might disappear. I'll get you right back. I promise. You should be here. There we go. All right. Cisco's raffle giveaway. It's Cisco's appreciation raffle. His raffle entries, he's ineligible to use. So anyone who gifts a $5 super chat or gifted memberships gets put on a wheel at the end. So far, we have 5 to give away from his gifted memberships, 2 to give away from his super chat. And thank you, Cisco. I appreciate you. You are the man. Now, son, it is my great honor to pass this next super chat to you. And I need you to say this one from the diaphragm.
Okay.
For Read the People and all
I
his
can do
Asian
that.
accents that he does.
I can do that.
You say this one from deep in diaphragm.
Okay. Oh, just wanted to say, fuck Tom Brady. Worth the $5.
My headset didn't work. Can you repeat that? Okay, I don't know what happened. My audio glitched. Can you repeat that? I didn't get to hear that.
Yeah, of course. Macho Talk Sports, $5 super chat says, just wanted to say, fuck Tom Brady. Worth the $5.
Now I'm going to read it. Just wanted to say, fuck Tom Brady. Little bitch ass quarterback. Fucking fake ass jawline. Plastic surgery having mother. All right.
Starting fake beef with the Paul brothers.
Yeah. What are you doing, bro? All that while your wife's hanging out with the freaking yoga instructor. Was it yoga?
Man.
Was it the pool guy?
It was the yoga guy.
Yoga? Okay.
Yeah, man.
I wonder if Giselle and Diana Rossini go like double dating on when they're cheating.
Oh, they got a group chat. They're lockstep.
Seems that everybody affiliated with the Patriots cheats. Oh my God. Did you see the picture of Belichick and his girlfriend on vacation and they zoomed in and it looks like he's got a nipple ring?
Oh, no.
Cisco, where are you when I need you?
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Bill, what are we doing here, bro? Like, it's already one thing to be dating a girl a third of your age, but, like, I don't think we need to get into all that. Come on. That's absolutely incredible. Shout out to Macho Sports, the best $5 super chat of the night. Couldn't agree with this more.
Hold on.
Although I was asked the other day by my friends, who would I rather see win the Super Bowl, the Patriots or the Bills? The answer is still the Patriots. I've seen them do it. I don't care. Josh Allen getting Bill. Oh, Bill. Oh, Bill. Oh, Bill. He's we might have lost him. He might have lost the plot with this girl. That's insane.
There's no way that's a shirt logo, Bill M. Don't you defend him because your name is Bill also.
No,
that is a barbell going right across the nipple.
Yeah. I'm no expert, but that is metal behind that shirt. He cannot walk through a metal detector.
I know what a barbell looks like. That's a barbell, Bill. Don't you defend that.
I've been around women. I know what those look like. that is certainly what we think it is.
Well played, son. Well played. Thank you, Macho. Appreciate you. Cisco with a super chat. Who does not love this father-son duo? We're better than the Belichicks. I don't have anything metal in me.
No.
I got a plate, six
from
screws, and a pin in my left ankle. I have a plate, 6 screws, and a pin in my left ankle. So, but it's not metal. Yeah. Also, shout out to tonight's producer for filling in. The big fella sent me the picture too. So thank you, big fella. Big fella's like, I got you, Nick. I've been waiting to freaking flame this guy.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Bill. What are we doing, man? I just that caught me off guard. That's
Read the People says you don't want to get into an MRI machine with that thing.
No, definitely not.
Thank you, Cisco. I appreciate you, man. M123 with a super chat says, well, this one's got a caveat to it, right?
Sure,
this one, because it's not just us.
Yep.
Would you rather the number 1 pick or 8 wins, but no QB until the 3rd round? I'll take this one first.
Okay.
We could still get the number 1 pick with the Colts. They went 1-8 down the stretch last year, and they were still losing games when Daniel Jones was there before he got injured.
Yep.
There's a lot that's wrong with that Colts team. That Colt team thought they were a playoff team a couple years ago, and it was disgusting. They paid Jonathan Taylor. They bring in Sauce. They were 1-8 since the trade, or since Gorman declared his allegiance. So
Yes.
Charles Gorman has agreed to keep rooting for the Colts because we need him to make sure he's the curse that gets us the top 3 pick that I want so badly.
Team player.
Now, we can win 8 games. And M123, this is my goal. My goal is to win 8 games. And out of the 3 first rounders, ours is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Where the Colts are top 3. Either the Cowboys or Packers pick anywhere from 8 to 12, and we're picking at 16. That's my dream because it means we're close to winning. We're close to a playoff team. And then the moves that we made got us potentially 2 top 10 draft picks to add to this with 150 million. So I would take the 8 wins, and then you watch the Colts like there's no tomorrow. Dylan, I think the fan is on and not the air conditioner.
Okay.
Let me just change the setting.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Son,
Yeah,
carry the Nick Shine show. It'll be yours one day.
My inheritance. Can't mess it up. All right. Yeah, I'm with Nick. 8 wins. Indy's pick is absolute trash. Now, I'm going to go from the angle that M123 is asking, if we only had one opportunity at a first round pick, would we rather have the first overall pick or 8 wins? I am still going to say I'd take the 8 wins and suffer the consequences of whatever that pick looks like, 11 through 15, probably. I would still take that. The number 1 overall pick doesn't guarantee you the quarterback. It guarantees you the chance at a swing at a quarterback for sure. I just want to see this team win games. So I would take the 8 wins, picking 14th overall, and then see what happens. In the world, we only have one first round draft pick. But yeah, I would agree with Nick. You go for 8 wins naturally, and then you watch the hell out of the Colts.
The hell out of the Colts every week. Like, we will have Colt hate watch parties going on if they start losing. You go look at that Colt schedule. Find 4 wins. I can't.
Yeah, they start the season against Baltimore, and when I tell you, I will be laughing every time Sauce Gardner drops an interception. I promise you, I will be laughing as hard as I can. Not because I don't want Sauce to succeed. I just don't want his team to succeed.
It's fair. And something else that we can add into this, it's not last year. You don't need the number 1 pick to get the quarterback.
No.
The next year's draft is going to be very similar to the year that the Broncos sat in the low teens, 13th, I believe,
12.
and took 12 and took Bo Nix.
Yeah, as quarterback,
you don't have to be number 1. Like, you're not missing out. There's going to be Dante Moore, Mensa, potentially Manning, Mateer, Mestamaker, Carr. There might be 6 quarterbacks that go in round 1 next year if they all declare. Now, granted, some of them might say, hey, you know what? If I stay 1 more year, I can get paid $10 million in college. I can be the top of the class the following year. Sure, I get that. But for me, I'm not panicking about draft position. There should be no reason to be worrying about draft position. You want the Jets to compete week after week. You want them to look better. You want the rookies making improvements. You want the trajectory going from week 1 in Tennessee with a win, getting better as the season goes along. I want one of my goals is go 3-3 in the division. You sweep the Dolphins, take at least 3-3. If you can split with the Bills and Patriots and you sweep the Dolphins and you somehow win 4 games in a division where you haven't won in the division, that's tremendous. Now you beat the Titans, you beat the Raiders, you beat the Browns, you beat the
teams you're
Cardinals.
supposed to. Yep.
Yeah, you take one of the 3 against the NFC North early in the season. You beat the Vikings later in the season. There's winnable games throughout this schedule if this team plays to their talent level.
Yeah, 100%. And somebody in the chat said 8 wins is just unfortunately unobtainable. And I disagree. I mean, yes, there are what I would deem winnable games. There's probably about 5 or 6, but there has to be at least 1 to 3 games, like you said, where it's a 50-50. It's a toss-up. It comes down to the last drive. You have a chance to win it. Maybe you don't pull out every single win that you should, but with the teams that are in our tier, the Titans, the Cardinals, the Browns, the Dolphins, like those are games that even if we're not the favorite, you have to go into those games with like the mentality of we're going to come out the victor in these situations. Because if you go into those games with like, oh, we just got to keep it close with these teams, you're not competing. And to gain the number 1 overall pick organically means so much had to go wrong that nobody wants to see a season like that, because then we don't know what the GM is, what the head coach is, what the quarterback situation is. We don't know what the rookies really are, and we think they're good, but they're probably not. Like, so much just has to go wrong for the number 1 overall pick that I would just much rather have 8 wins.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Our resident Dolphin
Yeah,
fan,
shout out
Daniel, is here, and I swear, I think Daniel sits there quietly waiting for the Dolphins to get mentioned. Now, everyone be nice to Daniel. He's very respectful. He's been a long time
Great member of the
viewer
community,
show.
100%.
Yes, and Daniel, I am willing to wager. I will bet you $50 each game that the Jets and Dolphins play. No spread, straight up. I'll bet $50 that the Jets win each time they play.
I like that.
And here's what we'll do. We'll add another 50 if either one gets swept. So if you sweep the Jets, you win 150 from me for the year. If we sweep you, you win a bonus 50 and 150.
Yep. And then obviously if you split, you split.
I would win
and
150. I said that wrong.
Daniel, either you win 150 or Daniel, you win 150. So I would take that bet.
Yo Holmes says DT still owes me $15.
All right, now you're just playing with me. Now you're just playing. I don't know. Maybe we made a bet. I don't remember what it was. You'll have to refresh my memory. Maybe there's a chance I do owe $15. Oh,
Dude,
no.
Yo Holmes showed up the other day at the Cloverleaf Tavern.
Mhm.
And when he walked in, bro, the mustache, the shirt with like the collar was like cut off. He walked in the room as if he was an extra from Boogie Nights and like hanging out with like Dirk Diggler. And I looked at him, I'm like, bro, you look like you're fresh off a porn set. He's like, I'm always fresh off a porn set. something to that effect was the reply.
Hell yeah.
But
Shout out Yo Holmes.
it was great hanging out with him. I've hung out with him a couple of times, man. I laughed the entire time. I love it. I bust his balls in the chat because I've hung out with him in person, and I know that the banter that he enjoys.
Yeah, once you meet the person like in real life, it gives you a little bit of extra leeway to like poke fun.
Absolutely. Now, big fella, my twin with a super chat says, "Suck it, Six Rings. Tom Brady shall not be mentioned. Nick and DT, awesome Friday combo." Now, I take it if the big fella's here. The big fella's tolerance for Six Rings is he's probably gone. Six Rings is gone if the big fella's here. Big fella, can you confirm? Did you snipe him? Big fella snipes him every time he sees him. And God bless the kid for still showing. I say kid, but I'm old.
I have not seen him chat in a minute since I've seen big fella's chats come in. Yeah, one enters the chat, one.
He can drop $100 super chat, and the big fella's gonna be like, "Your money's no good here. Fuck you." Like big fella he does not want to see his name in the chat at all. I talked to him about it one time. He goes, "Nah, fuck him." I'm like, "All right, big fella." I'm like, "I'm not upsetting you."
That's hilarious. All right, Yo Home said we'll talk about it on the golf course. So at least I'll have a chance to make some money back on the course from him.
I'm in. If this is a golf outing, I'm in for this golf outing.
Hell yeah. Got to make it happen, man. I got to get
When
up
are you
to New
coming up
Jersey.
again?
Dude, I was supposed to come up. Obviously, I ended up in the hospital. I wasn't able to make it up a couple weeks ago. But I'm hoping sometime this month. I have to see with all the new work stuff coming out. But I do have some Capital One rewards miles that I am itching to use to get to New Jersey and see my family and obviously hopefully play some golf with everybody.
I'm in. Now, August is really tight for me.
Okay.
I usually do one of my 3 jobs. I got this. I have the township job, and then I also do the sports rec that I'm always doing. That starts up again the second week of September. So early October, I'm gonna be flush. So early October, I'll go out. I'll take a Saturday off, and we can maybe do something. Are you coming up for any games?
I'm trying to get to Nashville. I have to still purchase my ticket, but I know I believe I have a ride to Nashville. I wanted to go to the home opener against the Packers because my longest friend in life is a Packers fan, and we've still never been to a Jets.
How
Packers
long
game.
is he? Ooh, how long?
I think freaking like 20 plus years of friendship.
Oh, I wasn't talking age. I
know. I was trying to talk through it. But we still have never been to a Jets Packers game, so I want to go out to the home opener. I don't know about anything later in the year. It's just a lot harder to predict what the team looks like, what the ticket prices are going to look like. But one of those first 2 games, I'm trying my best to get to.
All right. So I'll be in Nashville. No time to golf. We land Saturday morning. We got everyone meeting up at the hotel. We got the Barstool event. We got the game Sunday. We got the post game stuff, and then I'm back on the flight first thing Monday morning, and get out. And then Nick's birthday, he turns 18 in the middle of the week there on the 17th. He wants to go to the Packer game. Excuse me.
Getting choked up over the Packers.
Yeah, the boy's turning 18. Dry spot in the throat.
Second son to turn 18. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the first one I get to celebrate now. So that's a really, really tough week with that, the Nashville trip, his birthday, and then the Packer game. I can't commit to the Packer game, but I can commit to being in the tailgate if everyone's up here, like I did for the Steeler game last year, and then I'll go home and do the game. Yeah, there you go. All right. Well done. You could have said it. Like, it would be funny if you just
I didn't want to
it.
cut you off. You were in your flow. For those who aren't watching the chat, I said absentee father Ashine. It's okay. It's okay. You weren't there. It's okay. I might not have been there for my 18th birthday. I don't remember it.
I just gifted 5 more from Cisco, who sent money before the show since he would be out. Those 5 went to JT9, M123, Dustin Halo, Quill Ross, and Mark Yanchenko. Folks, if you're watching the channel right now, hit the like button, subscribe. Where are we? We are at, let's hit the refresh. We haven't moved the needle at all yet. Subscribe to this channel right now. A lot of good stuff coming up here. We got Earl Christie, Super Bowl III winner, who will be on the program Sunday night, August 16th. And I can tell you right now, I have confirmation from 2 elite, top-notch Jets legends who have confirmed they will be on the program coming up. We're going to work out a date for both of them. I can't wait to tell you guys. I wish I could see all of you react when I tell you these names. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited and nervous with it. Yeah. And rightfully so. Andrew C. with a super chat says, does Dylan play golf?
No, actually I don't. I'm passionate about it, never played it. No, I do play. I shoot in the mid-90s. So to answer your second question of am I good? No. Mid-90s is probably not good. It's good for my standards. But what? Oh, yes. Gorman. Yes.
Here's my thing with golf. And when I was your age and I was younger and I would worry about the scorecard. Yep. Here's how I look at it now. Can I hit a good shot on every hole? And if I can hit a couple good shots on every hole, hey, like I sent you my scorecard when I went a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
And it started sloppy. I had a 7 and then a 6. And then there was a par 4 that changed into a par 3 because they were redoing the tee box area.
Yep. So they moved it up.
7 iron, put it like it's a very small green. It's long and narrow and it slopes.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit the front of the green. It was going up and then just dipped off to the side.
Yep.
Chipped it on within 2 feet. It was like a 15-foot chip, rolled right next to it, tapped it in for par. I'm like, you know what? I can go home now. Like if I could play one great hole, that's worth it. And also, as you know, your old man is very cheap. I always look for a deal. The more shots you take on the golf course, the less you pay per stroke. So it's more financially beneficial to view it that way.
I did not
also no, it's not Gorman that we're interviewing.
He didn't say Colts legend. He said Jets legend.
It's true.
But you're 100% right about golf. If most holes are par 4s. If you hit 2 good shots per hole, that's 50%.
1 second. Folks, if you haven't yet, go over, subscribe to my friend, Dylan's friend, your friend, Ricky New York Live.
Yes.
Show him some love. He's pushing hard to get the 500. Help him out. Go subscribe to that channel right there on this screen. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Hold on a second. Yes, big fella. I am the storyteller. I'm the one that figured it out. So here's what happened, right? As you guys know, Charles Gorman is what we would call an eater. We're at the Cloverleaf Tavern. He's eating meal after meal and plate after plate with no tab anywhere in sight. during his prolonged victory speech when he won the Darrell Rivas signed card, I believe. I don't think it was a 8x10. I think it was a card. I say to him in the middle of the speech, sell the card and pay your tab. Doesn't do it. Now, what he does do, after this is what I saw. I saw him and his brother have sliders. Then Chef Kevin, who's great, by the way. If you guys haven't been, make a trip to the Cloverleaf Tavern. Go check it out in Caldwell, New Jersey. Chef Kevin's bringing stuff out. He's bringing out little Reubens, sliders, cheese curds, all of that. Like he's throwing them out on the tables, right? Gorman's picking at those. Then meet Gorman and Bonesy. The only thing I ate was what Chef Brian and Chef Kevin had put together for the competition. Gorman had that. Gorman before that ordered a plate of chicken parm with noodles. So he's having a big Italian plate. Then he eats more. Then he orders an apple pie dessert. Then he disappears. And I look, I'm like, he didn't go to the bathroom. Where the fuck did he go?
Little dine and dash?
Comes worse.
Oh, no.
He goes to like the saloon doors that like go into the kitchen, gets himself his own to-go container, and then brings it back out.
Gorman, the guy known for being unemployed, will do someone else's job.
Exactly. Son, that's exactly what I said, word for word.
Come on, dude.
I said to Chef Kev, I was like, you better hope that the Board of Health wasn't here.
This guy oh, gosh, yeah, right. That'd be a bad time for a mystery shopper to come in the restaurant. And sorry to whoever had to pick up Gorman's tab, because that seemed like a hefty bill. Like a CVS receipt of all the things he ate there.
The wildest thing about it is that his brother drove him 45 minutes up there.
Okay.
And he asked me like on Thursday, were you able to get me a ticket for camp? No. Even if I did get a ticket, I had other people that were ahead of this. He's like, oh, I guess I'm not going to be able to go. And I say to him in town, well, life's expensive, Charles. It's an $80 Uber to get up there. Like, all right, if you got to miss it, you got to miss it. 3 minutes later, he texts me, oh, my brother's going to bring me. I'll see you up there. I go, oh, that's cool. I'm like, Eddie will come. He'll hang out. Eddie is there, and he's eating when we walk in. Me, Jake, his brother, Amanda, I brought them over because Lou had to go to AC right from practice. So I'm like, yeah, I'll bring you guys over. We get there. Eddie's eating. And within 15 minutes, Eddie's gone. Like the second I got there, Eddie was gone.
Wow.
Now, Eddie has left the building. And Charles comes up to me and says, hey, it's okay if you bring me home? I go, I'm not going right home after this. I can't do that.
Eddie assumed you were the driver now.
The light bulb goes off over my head. I go, where's your brother? Oh, he left. I go, well, go get with him. I go, you don't just let him leave without you having a ride home. Figure it out. Like now Gorman's all stress-free because he's got so much control of life. Like he's like, don't worry about it. The people ended up bringing him home and smoking a joint in the car with the windows closed. So Weed, the driver, smoking the joint with one eye while driving Gorman. I wish I had a GoPro or a webcam in that car hooked up for that trip. That must have been quite entertaining.
I would feel much safer with Weed having one usable eye smoking a joint as opposed to the inverse, which is Gorman driving that car home.
Yeah, but I wish to God I could have seen that. But
yeah, we need dash cam footage. Weed, come on.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like we went out to the parking lot, right? Like you know me, I don't drink. So I had a container of cigars, and I'm like, all right, as people are saying goodbye, like I'm looking at Yo Holmes, John LG, a couple other people came outside. I'm like, yo, cigar time. Let's go outside. Let's sit down. They needed the room for the next party. So I was like, let's go. I'm like, I'll hang out. I don't have a show till 7. It's like 3:00. Mm-hmm. We go outside. We're sitting there, we're hanging. football comes out. Nate and Mike Rubino throwing the football around. Peter Pins was there. Charles is there. Me, Yo Holmes, Court Sports, Boy Green stopped by. Like everyone was stopping by to like say goodbye now outside because we set up a tailgate around the back of the truck. I backed into the spot that I'm like, screw this. I move around. I face it the other way. We open up the bed of the truck. I pull out a couple chairs. We're sitting in the parking lot, like just tailgating outside the restaurant. So it was brilliant that how it all came together, man. It was really great. And then the football play was just putting it over the top. It was fantastic. It was very, very good day.
That's awesome.
Andrew says, thank you, Andrew, for the super chat. My pops lives on a golf course. I play with him. He's in his 80s. He's a prostate cancer survivor, and he's on the course twice a week. Number one, that's awesome for him. I love that. And number two, I love that you get out there and play with them, man. There's not many things in life I would put ahead on the list of playing golf with my dad one more time. Obviously, watching football with them or watching my kids, Sophia play. But yeah, golf would be right up there and probably the top three. So that's awesome, man. Enjoy that because you don't know when it's not going to be there anymore for you.
Absolutely. And shout out to your dad, still going out twice a week with obviously everything he's going through in his 80s and everything. It's awesome, man. Like you never lose the love of the game. Like I find that so fun with like 70 to 80-year-old men. Like they don't stop playing. They just move up. They just move up a little bit more in the fairway.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. They hit where they can hit.
Yeah, you kick the ball a couple times if you don't like where it is, right?
Yeah, you get the foot wedge.
Clancy's 100% right. Gorman, when he sees somebody walk into the room, bum rushes them. He doesn't wait for them like to come over. Like, if you're walking in the room, sometimes, if you know people, you work the room. You work your way around, and maybe the people you're closest with, you save them for last. Gorman pushes people out of the way to get to them first to say hello. He's got no patience for that.
Has anybody ever thought of
quite the event to watch?
Has anybody ever thought of getting him a job as a greeter?
No, because no one would ever enter the damn store. He'd be asking them, "Oh, how's your family?"
What did you think about the new Spider-Man movie?
I really liked it. I went to see it 3 times.
You got one person asking him like he's a greeter at Walmart.
He's got pay a restaurant tab, but I saw Spider-Man 300 fucking times in 2 weeks.
I could just see Gorman's responsible for greeting, but also checking receipts. Somebody walking in distracts him by asking about Spider-Man while somebody just walks out with like a TV.
Yeah, Reed's right. He was holding those to-go boxes on the way home like it was the last food he'd ever had. He carried them like this.
Like
right?
a football?
Like you want to hold them like this.
Especially
he
pasta.
was holding them to him like this. Now, apple pie could be runny. It's 85 degrees outside. It's getting hot. I'm like, Charles, put those down flat. He puts them on the bed of the truck. I go, get them the fuck off my truck. I'm like, get them off the truck. I don't want apple pie all over my truck.
No. That's like when you see the pizza guy. Like he just like he has to get through the doorway and he just like turns the pizza on its side. It's like you can't do that. It's pizza. Come on.
Andrew C says, Nick called me on Monday while I was laying in bed watching episodes of the Rockford Files to tell me this story, and I got up out of bed to listen to it. I'm like, hey, Dream, I got something for you. He goes, well, what you got, man? I go, wow, you sound so much different during the week. He goes, well, there's a reason for that. He sounds so sophisticated from Monday morning until Friday afternoon. It's not the same guy, I'm telling you. Like he answered the phone. Well, hello, Nick Shine. How are you today? And I go,
good articulation and enunciation.
Yes. The Southern twang was gone. All of it. Sailor Jerry makes his tongue go dead. Hey, everybody. Mm-hmm. But Monday afternoon, it was, hello, Nick Shine. How are you? I'm watching the Rockford Files in bed right now, getting ready for work tomorrow. What do I owe this pleasure? And I'm like, hey, Dream, I had a story for you. Oh, please include me in this information that you have in your brain. Put it into mine. Like he was just a different guy. And I go to him, you sound so much different. He goes, well, there's a reason for that during the week now, isn't there? I was like, yes, you're right. Anyway, I got a story.
Love it.
He's so good. We got to get him to call in during the week. We got to get him to call in during the week.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. You gotta have him call in Friday. I mean, I'm sure 7:50 at night. We're already past that point, but
yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm trying to catch up in the chat. All right. We are going to chat. Shout out to the producer who's backstage. Welcome. What jersey you rocking? Oh, the greatest of all time? It's a Michael Jordan jersey. It's the only answer when you hear the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
But folks, hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's see how many we're at. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, the pinned link, the pinned comment in the chat is the link for Dylan's page also. Go subscribe to him. We've been doing some discussing things. We don't know when, but we would love to bring back the two of us doing NFL Jets games together during the season. I think this is probably 55, if not 65-inch TV on the wall right in front of me. So I'll just take the desk, slide it back. We'll have the game right here in front. And looking forward to that. Mr. Bonesy's here. Mr. Bonesy, one of the celebrity judges. Oh, I got to tell you this story. So me and Bonesy are at the side of the table at the end. I'm at the end. I'm claustrophobic. I can't sit in the middle. Bonesy's next to me. Gorman bull rushes his way over to sit on the edge right in front of me. I got my cup of water, right? And he eats. It gets sloppy. And then with his little T-Rex arms, he tries to reach out to get a napkin and rubs his, where's the camera? Rubs his forearm across the top of my water. I go, what the fuck are you doing? I need a napkin. I go, hey, T-Rex arms, why don't you ask for it so one of us with human arms can get it for you? Why don't you calm down? It adds flavor. No, it doesn't, because I'm not going to drink the god. Like, I'm yelling at him. And now the next food came. I go, don't touch a damn thing. Now I'm serving Gorman's food because they put picks in each of the 4 pieces of the burger that they cut up to taste test. I'm like, don't touch anything. I take the toothpick. I slide it off onto his plate. He couldn't get the food inside of him fast enough.
I'm glad this is the new version of Gorman.
Yeah, you put food out there for him, and he turns into the most sociable guy in the world. Like he's in his element.
Key to his heart, man.
It's weird. It was, and he said it with such confidence, like he's done it before. Now I've met the family. They're all not that tall. They probably all do it when they need to get things at the dinner table.
It's a nightly tradition.
And that's probably like the joke that the whole family uses.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clancy. When I see you, Clancy, next time you're going to hit your bowl, we're going to rub it across my forearm, and then I'll hand it to you. See how much you want to partake in that.
Made me think of a funny video. Somebody was like, we're about to roll this joint of weed. What are we supposed to do first? And the girl who had never smoked before, she's like, wash our hands. He's like, that's exactly right. No, we're about to do drugs. Come on. That's what she reminded me of. Like, I don't think many stoners would care that there's like a hair on their bowl. They're probably just going to light it up anyway. But
well, you light the other end real quick. You burn it off, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Bonesy's right. Charles was glowing. He was just so happy. Free meals for Chuck is the key to his happiness.
He will pay an $80 Uber to go get a free meal and call it a free meal, like a free experience.
You know what? I've been out of the game for what is today's date?
August 7th.
The 7th?
Yeah.
Let me get my sober app. 3 years, 4 months, 28 days. So I've been out of the game for quite a while. But weed brings up a good point. People literally pass joints and bowls around. A forearm is nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I come from the generation of beer pong when we played actual
beer.
Yes.
Oh yeah. You took that hairy, gross ball out. You probably didn't have a water cup back in your day.
No.
At least
you were called awful names if you didn't drink the beer.
Yeah, we got up to, we had a designated water cup on the table that you were hopefully expecting your opponent to dunk it in before shooting the shot to clean the ball off. But yeah, you drank that beer and you just kind of sucked it up. Speaking of sucking it up.
At the draft party, he sucked up that flan like a vacuum, gone in 2 seconds. Now,
flan?
Here's what, flan? How do you say it? Flan?
Yep.
Calm down, Southern girl.
Southern girl.
Flan.
Don't talk to your kid like that.
Toss your hair over your shoulder when you say it.
You'll be getting a call from Dyfus. Don't worry.
All right. So here's what we need to do. I need everybody to collectively do this. Charles goes to events and someone always picks up this tab. We all need to collectively say to him, hey, man, I just want to let you know I can't grab your tab today. And watch the panic that ensues as he works the room to find out, because he goes there with this level of, I know I can eat. It'll be covered. Like
entitlement a little bit.
Chef Kevin invited me. It'll be covered. Nick Shine, Alan's going out to lunch with us. Well, it'll be covered. Yeah. The big fella will be there. Don't worry about it. It's good. Like, we all need to just play a prank where it's, hey, I just want to let you know, man, I can't cover your meal today. Oh, don't worry about it. He'll go to the next person say it. It will be so much fun to watch him work the room waiting for the green light. And then we just all get up and leave him there with the tab and record it from like a distance and watch him saying, oh, I don't have the money for this.
Then you'll really see him in the back, but he'll be doing dishes.
He'll be calling his job coach. Can you Venmo me?
Oh, man. That's a funny prank because it would definitely strike fear into that man.
Right. You know, it's a good idea when me and Clancy are on the same page. We all leave the spot. That's what we do. We tell Charles the event is somewhere. We go somewhere else, and we just watch him order all these things, waiting for everyone to get there.
Does Charles have a bank card? Like a debit card, maybe an ATM card, something? Because have you ever seen the trip?
Never seen him pay for anything, Dylan.
Well, that's what I was asking, because you could
wait. He did. Addie and I, when Addie came out here in 24 for the Seattle game, on Monday, Addie had a later flight, and we picked up Gorman. We met the Gormans. We took Charles to eat, and we ordered a pie. We ordered a side. We got drinks, and then at the end of the meal, Charles goes, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get it." I go, "Charles, you don't have to get it. I'll take care of it. Don't stress it." He walks up to the register and goes, "No, Nick Shine," very adamant. "Nick Shine, I'll pay for mine. Thank you. I had this soda." He just paid for the soda. He paid $1.99 for fucking soda. Me and Addison look at one another like it was so Gorman. Like, "Oh yeah, you're paying for my meal. I'd like to pay for the soda." Opens up the fanny pack, swipes his card, and says, "I'll be outside."
All right. So now that it's confirmed that he has a bank card, doing the most Gorman things with it, of course, what you got to do is get the waiter or waitress in on it. You all put your bank card on the table, and you have the waiter or waitress pick whichever card, and that person pays. But they obviously know it's Gorman's card, so they intentionally pick Gorman's card, and then the fear in Gorman's face as she picks up that bank card would be hilarious.
Wait, we's on fire tonight. He sent the Nigerian prince $800. So he does have Venmo, he does have Cash App, so I guess he does.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Isabel? Was it Isabel?
I just know she was a real girl.
Clancy, chat, help me, big fella. Isabel was the name, right?
I was supposed to be on Jake's show that day, that April 1st episode when he announced it. I think for the benefit of Gorman, it was a good thing that I could not attend that show. He was yelling so hard at Jake, "She's a real girl. She's real.
Stop the insanity." There's a point where he just... And then we told him, don't talk to her. Stop. Yeah. It's not a her. And then he messages me a little while later. No. It's good. She explained everything.
The financial department.
You sent more money, didn't you? So somebody originally sent him money. And then when he got the Venmo, which was to help make him right, he pushed that also. And that's when it turned into, send the money to me. I will go with cash in hand. And I handed it to his father.
Jeez. Tangled in a web. Absolutely tangled. That's crazy.
Chris B, this is funny because this is what I call my my truck, Gorlock the Destroyer, because it's large and white and will destroy anything in front of it.
Fair description.
Oh, You got time to hang out? What are you doing?
I got a couple minutes. I got like 15 minutes or so that I can hang out.
All right. We're bringing something back here, ladies and gentlemen. We've turned it into a kind of little bit of a hangout here. So we're going to drop the call-in link into the YouTube chat. We haven't done that in a while.
Ooh. First
Let's
on
see
the
where
line,
this night
Charles
takes us.
Gorman.
Dude, he called in last week.
Uh-huh.
And did you see what I got him?
No, I don't think I did.
So I went to get the case for the Ken O'Brien jersey, and I got a Vinny Testaverde that I got to put in there.
Mm-hmm.
And where is it? Hold on. Is it here? Where the hell is the Gorman photo? Is it under? I'm looking. Huh. Cisco, where's the Gorman photo? Forgive me, folks. I'm trying to navigate here.
Is this the picture of
Ah, here it
Gorman
is. I got it.
mid-fight? Oh, this
I
one.
got it. So I get him this. I was at Hobby Lobby, and I get him that print, and I'm waiting for him to get it put up on the wall. And he calls in and he stands up to show us where it's going to be, and the garbage can overflowed.
Oh boy,
Completely overflowed. Probably a couple weeks of garbage. And I'm like, Charles, take your garbage out, please.
is it a long walk to the dumpster?
I mean, when you're 5 foot, everything's a far walk, right?
That's true. Yeah, no excuses. Don't let the garbage pile up. That's nasty. You get bugs, especially in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah, I can only imagine. Hey, Leanie. She's in New Bern. I thought she was going to say New Brunswick. I thought she was like in New Jersey. I got so excited. Listening to the Eagles tribute band. Enjoy it. Nice. Eagles tribute band. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we went to talking about Gorman and all of the craziness that comes with him. We are now going to the polar opposite of a Charles Gorman call-in. We're going to a very respectable human being. We got Kyle Clifton, folks. How are you, buddy?
What's up, gentlemen? How are you?
Hey, nice setup you got there.
You like that, do you?
Nice.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Very nice.
You know, the thing about the Eagles is they're not very good at rock music, but the songs that I can tolerate are like disco and country songs. It's very strange.
Interesting.
Really?
Like One of These Nights is like a disco song, but it's like it stands out in their catalog. And like Lion Eyes is like a country song, right? And like, but some of the other stuff is like, I don't know, feels trite or whatever.
I think that's what makes them so great, though, is that they can like kind of be a chameleon and blend in with different like forms of the music.
Mhm.
You know, you listen to an album, it's not you listen to. I like the artist, but I'm going to say Morgan Wallen. It's kind of like the same, songs, like in a way, right? Like the rhythm is the same, the chorus
cadence,
and the verse,
yeah.
it's all the same, like across the board. But with the Eagles, man, you get so much different. You get multiple genres in one album.
I think it was Adam Carolla said about the Eagles solo careers. Let's split up. We can do more damage that way.
Also, I just want to let you know something. With the image that you have and Dylan in the top corner, it looks like he is very thirsty looking at you and licking his lips. I just want to make you aware of the angle, and
I'm looking at the reflection of myself in Kyle's head.
He's got eyes.
He's got eyes.
Yeah, one of these nights.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I mean,
What's on your mind, sir?
Just I think that Gino's performance in camp, you always tempered your enthusiasm in camp because it's camp, right?
Mhm.
But he's not going to be Fields. Like, I feel like at the very least, we're going to have a coaster season that's going to give us a little bit of hope. It's going to keep us engaged a little bit. It's not going to be that downtrodden bullshit where we're out of it in mid-October, and that's okay. Like let's get into mid-November and then be out of it. You
Sure.
know?
Yeah.
So like, and let's see something from these young guys and build on it, and you know, get an idea of whether Glenn can be the guy or not. And if not, let's bring in someone else and let's see if he can build them on the players that are here. It's
100%.
it's even though I don't think the playoffs are a realistic expectation. This year is kind of exciting because you really don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, it could be really good. A lot of people are focusing heavily on it could be really bad. And yes, it's probably the majority of that pie is going to be bad. But like, there is that world where Frank Reich and Geno Smith get on the same page. He gets on the same page with his wide receivers. Like, we're actually a 23 point per game type of offense instead of the usual 16 to 17 points per game. And that goes a long way. When you can find the end zone on average 3 times a game, it does make a huge difference. So, yeah, I think it's natural to want to look at the negatives with this team, but there's a lot of reasons why it could be the exact opposite of that.
Yeah, you both make great points. I keep coming back to this. Every time I look at this team, there's playmakers on offense. There's an offensive line that gave an awful quarterback trio last year plenty of time to throw the ball week after week. Knowing the ball wasn't going downfield, there was still, you saw the analytics week after week, 3.3, 3.7, 3.5. There was time to throw. The ball is coming out with Geno. Yes. We don't have to worry about that. And it will go downfield. And it's not just going to be linebackers and safeties pressing up because everything's going to be in front of them. We will strike a fear into the opposition, and you're going to have to worry about getting over the top. You're going to have to worry about safeties having to get deeper. You're going to worry about linebackers not dropping deep enough because we're going to hit up the seam, which opens up everything underneath. And when you want to do a drag with Cooper, or you want to do a drag with your tight ends, or you want to throw Brees into the flat because you sent 3 guys deep when you got trips to the right, there's layers to this. And I keep coming back to that because football in its simplest form is, how can I apply pressure on you to make you do things you don't want to do?
Yep.
I'm going to run guys all over the field. You're going to have to figure out how to cover all areas of the field, and we're going to design our scheme to get the ball to the guy one-on-one in the open field, whether it's Brees, it's a tight end, it's Garrett, whoever. We have more weapons than we've had in a very long time. And if the ball is in their hands at a 68% clip, I can't see how this team's not scoring points and this team's not in games week after week.
Yeah. Imagine spreading the offense out 2 per side, right? Shotgun formation. You get a 5-man box on the defense because they have to allocate to coverage. All of a sudden,
also a 5-man box is what they call Diana Rossini in her sorority. Never mind. Go on.
But then you have Brees Hall and the offensive line going up against a 5-man box. Brees is either running free or he has 1 man to beat in the hole, and we know that Brees Hall can break a tackle in the hole if he needs to. So I feel like it's all going to work more.
Oh, hold on.
No, it's all good. You must not have liked what I had to say. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to change the different.
Nick's first day on StreamYard. It's okay.
Well, this is the first time I'm having to use multiple pages this much. Continue with your point.
So it happens with success. I get it. But Brees on a light box is something we have not seen in 3 years now. So we thought we were going to get a glimpse of it with Rodgers. Obviously, it didn't really happen. 2024, he just didn't push the ball down the field enough, so everybody knew to stack the box, even against Rodgers. Geno's at least going to give us the opportunity to get them back on their heels. 2 high safety looks, back to the linebackers up a little bit to 6 or 7 yards worth of depth instead of 3 to 4 yards of depth. And I think it's all going to play into the Jets' favor. It's just, can we be a step ahead of the chessboard now, right? Instead of being a play behind or a step behind all the time, can we dictate? Can we finally dictate game scripts in this chess match?
She can dictate.
And I can tell you, I think that Geno's still a good enough athlete at his age where he can like break people's backs with opportunistic runs. right?
Yeah, him in the red zone, I think he'll be just fine. He can scramble in for 2 or 3 where
You
people
can
least
design
expect it.
quarterback draws. You can run everyone out to the corners when you see man coverage and leave him one-on-one to take an angle against. He's not an elite runner, but he's mobile enough where if you get a linebacker and you're at the 5 and you do a quarterback draw, he can take an angle to get to the end zone if it works the right way.
It's a good combination of athleticism and size for him.
Yeah,
and still at his age, I think
you need the threat. You got to run it once in a while just to keep them honest, right? And if you have that threat, and they got to inch up, and they got to worry about that when you get inside the 10-yard line. Now you're opening up more space to throw to these guys.
100%. And who do you double cover? Like, you can't play man coverage against this iteration of the Jets team at full health, in my opinion. Like, it's going to be very difficult. You can't double Garrett. Who do you try to go one-on-one with? Like, where do you find that advantageous matchup? Like, unless you have a stud at nickel corner, boundary corner, a stud safety, and probably a stud linebacker, it's going to be very hard to play one-on-one coverage against this offense.
I hope we see it. Because they are young. And one of my biggest concerns with the weapons, aside from Garrett, who's going to be really good at reading the zones? Taylor's young, Sadiq's young, Cooper's young, Mitchell's still, right? He's a deep threat. So who's your guy that's going to read the zone well? If I'm playing the Jets, I'm going to throw a lot of junk zones out there and see if Geno and these young guys can get on the same page pretty quickly, because that's a concern for me as a fan.
Yep. So since you guys were talking about Charles and I just got out of the shower, I made sure to throw on an homage shirt, my Aquaman shirt I threw on for Charles.
Nice. Nice. Also, text him the shower thing.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
I appreciate you.
Later,
Thanks
Kyle.
for calling in, buddy.
Bye.
See you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason I had to switch before is because there's a very special video for a very special viewer. Rick Kent gifted 5, ladies and gentlemen, and Rick Kent gets the Rick Kent video.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
Now, when I say that's the Rick Kent video, that's his favorite video. So that's not a video of Rick Kent.
Clearly.
Yeah, obviously. But
would have been much more handsome
video.
And had all 10 appendages.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? I think people did the math there, son. Why don't you shut up and pay your electric bill and turn the damn light on? Anyway, Rick Kent gifted 5 channel memberships. Hold on. We got to pay tribute here to Dylan. Let's turn the lights off, everybody. Rick Kent gifted 5 that went to Tenacious, Eric Kelly, Saki, Anthony 81500, and Nikki Tongo 81500 81500. However you want to say it, we got it. Anthony, you are now a Nick Shine channel member. Thank you to Rick Kent. I appreciate you, Rick. Glad you're here. Hope you're having a good day, sir. Now, of course, there's you hesitated before. Yo Holmes caught it. My face lit up when you said light in the box. You knew what you were saying. And you slowed down the words, and I saw that Yo Holmes caught it in the chat. But yeah, that was
I knew somebody was going to catch it. I tried my best to not make it so obvious, but
nice. Rick singing along. Oh, Rick, jazz hands or no jazz hands? The inquiring minds would like to know.
I get some of these songs stuck in my head at work, and I'll be, hey there, have you seen my toe? And then I look down, and I'm like, I got both of mine. I'm okay.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm missing a toe. He's missing a working eye. He brought Charles Gorman home. Let's bring on Mr. Weed.
Let's go.
What up?
Taking
What's
dabs
up,
over there?
No. Just regular weed.
We're okay.
I got emphysema. Dad will kill me.
I didn't catch that one.
Oh, Weed, you're echoing. You get yelled at by everybody for echoing and not putting the headphones on, and then you call in without the headphones. Are you just hoping that they work randomly or that it works without them one day? Well, Jake has an IT guy. Do you want me to bring on my IT guy?
I mean, it's worked for the last 4 fucking years. I didn't have it to wear a headset, so
It's probably a setting in StreamYard. I can walk you through it when we're not on air. I have an IT guy. Are you ready?
Oh no.
sure.
Well.
Well.
Well. Where?
Mr. Weed.
What's up, Dream? How you doing?
John.
Wait, you say hi to Mr. Weed, but not me and Dylan?
That's how we roll, Nick.
Hey, rolls. Nick and Dylan. What's up, Dylan?
What's up, man? How are you?
All right, about to cap off the night. I mean, cap off the sun is still out. Yeah. Well, Dylan. So you're a golfer, correct?
I am, yeah.
A golfer?
A golfer.
I could be both. I could be both. I'm versatile.
Fair.
Wait, you talking a girlfriend?
What are you, Enos Cantor in the NBA?
Yeah,
Yeah, that dude's trying to Joanna man his way into some kind of relevance.
Do it. I hope everyone does it.
Gross.
That was a great movie.
Joanna man is elite.
It's a fucking great movie.
I'm trying to transition too when he's talking to the cop.
Is that the Wayans?
No. Oh,
I can't remember his name.
I know I'm picturing his face. I can't remember what his name is, but I know right away when I see it. It's not the Wayans though.
No, it's not. I can't remember.
Any of our movie people help me. Who played Joanna Man?
Oh, it was that.
It was that black guy, right, Dream?
Yeah.
Good job. Great detective work. Nick had something
basketball movie. Way to go, Weed. Way to do that one. No one had that one in the basketball movie.
That was part of the pun. That was a layup right there.
Typing the stereo.
Nobody watched the sequel, Joe White Man. Nobody watched that one.
Joe
Tom Ace,
Man.
ladies and gentlemen. Quincy Jones.
There it is. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Good movie.
Check
you
it
on the
out.
scale?
I'm down in the 229.
Hey.
Put the bottle of Sailor Jerry down and then reweigh yourself.
Is that your BAC?
Huh? What alcohol? No.
Take the glasses off and then reweigh yourself.
Put the bottle of
I just weighed myself. Hold on. This dog is. Hold on. Let me get him a treat.
Tell that dog to stop sassing you.
Nick.
Yes.
What is your weight right now?
218.
Fat.
Huh?
I'm not fat. Fuck you.
No, Nick
to be
is
continued.
Nick is what we call a former fat.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. I'm retired fatty.
Retired.
He hung him up.
Well, yeah. What was your what is your weight right now?
218.
218. I just weighed on the scale 229. Well, I'm also like 5'11", and you're 6'4", so
6'3".
6'3". So
Yes.
you're basically like
Must
you're
be so
basically
nice. Must be
you're basically a good wide receiver right now for a team, right?
Quarterback.
Well, I don't know.
6'3", 219 is a
Got the
quarterback.
measurables of Chad Pennington. The physique is a little
How
different.
tall was
but
Chad? How tall was Chad?
I think he was like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, about that.
I think he was like exactly Nick's measurable 6'3", 229,
I'll
225.
say it must be nice to be tall enough to be able to correct somebody when they overshoot your height.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm actually an inch or two shorter than that. No, must be nice.
Well, what are you?
Weed hopes that people say he's 5'6". He's like, yes, I am.
I am 5'6" when wearing shoes.
And a half. Pennington was 6'3" and played between 225 and 230. Fatty.
Spot on, man.
Well, you 6'5". You said Chad was 6'5", 230.
6'3", and he played between 225 and 230. Did you not make bullet points?
No bullet points. I should have.
Come on, you should have.
This man should not be allowed to buy any type of bullets.
Well,
that's a fair point.
I will have bullet point. Yo, are you gonna do the watch along next week with Tampa?
I'm going to be at the game.
really? Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all
Me,
right.
Chef Kevin, and Lou B are going to be in the executive club on the Jets
What
sideline.
about Dylan? Is there
Hey.
anybody that can watch along with this game?
I might do a watch along.
I'm probably not going to do a watch along. I know Nick and I are discussing future preseason game watch alongs. Definitely not for Tampa. First game of the year. I just want to lock in and watch
What
it.
about
And
me and
I'll
you,
be
Weed?
there.
Fair.
Can we watch along?
Possibly.
All right. Yeah, so it's locked in now. Me and Weed. So you
Hell
know
yeah.
what? I don't even know why I asked you guys because we don't even need you guys. Me and Weed.
yeah, we're
The
used
two
to
of you arguing over whose feed is ahead of the others is going to be worth the price of admission.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll just
Getting
put
them
the,
synced
I'll put
up.
the game in Discord for everybody to watch along. Just like I did with Orgasmo. And nobody watched along. Except for Knob. That was a
Wait,
good time.
you're talking about you watched the movie Orgasmo, the South Park guys.
Yeah.
You're all right. The movie is but the opening theme song, "You're a Man," is worth price of admission.
Oh, you're a man, a
Yeah.
Man.
And they keep doing like what's it called, zoom ins on those crotch shots. Yeah, of all the superheroes. You're a man. Yeah. Man. Well, Nick, you've never seen this.
I've seen
No, boy.
Orgasmo. I preferred basketball over Orgasmo, though.
Basketball for sure.
Remember when fucking
Yeah.
Yasmin Bleeth, before she was a donkey and fat?
Yes.
Who was a fat
And then,
donkey?
Yasmin Bleeth, have you seen her recently?
Can't
No.
say I have.
Yeah, don't look it up. Oh, Nick is looking it up right
That's
now.
like
I'm
telling-
not looking at it, I swear.
That's like telling somebody not to look up 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Yeah, Happy got excited there. No, Happy, not that cup.
He's like, oh, we watch that every day.
Whoa.
all right.
You got him fired up for it now, Weed. Look at you.
Yeah, he's pumped.
All right, even Happy. You say Yasmin Bleeth, he goes crazy. He's
You know,
like,
Dream strikes me more of a meatspin.com kind of guy.
Wow.
What's this?
A meatspin.com kind of guy.
Meat
All right.
spin? What
This
is
guy-
Keep
meat
it back on
spin?
track. Let's go football.
Hell yeah.
Rails.
I don't know about that. I've never even seen meat spin. I don't know. Well,
Geno Smith throwing a spiral to A.D. Mitchell.
That's right.
Well, yeah. That's what we got. I'm telling you.
Is that the longest cigarette anybody's ever seen? Like
He smokes, what was it?
the
Marlboro
Virginia
1000?
Slims?
Marlboro 1000.
It's apartment light.
Okay.
Yeah. So what was you talking? Eh?
Uh-huh.
Doritos. I tried to put you Doritos into your plate. Anyways,
Hold on, Dream.
what?
Rick Kent, member of the channel for 25 months. Rick
All right.
says, Happy must be a big Baywatch fan. He reacted to Yasmin Bleeth's name. Hi, Dream. Dream, do you remember talking to Rick Kent on here?
Hey, stop doing that.
We said Yasmin Bleeth. I can only imagine what he's doing.
No, my dog is drinking out of the fucking dirty pool water. Hey.
Clean the pool water.
Yes, nice. I threw a lighter right and hit him in the butt. All right, there you go.
That's animal.
Thank God he didn't
drink all
fart.
that
That would have been a
dirty water
firework in the
because I
backyard.
Yeah, right? If
right.
somehow the wheel got spun when you fucking threw it.
Anyways, no,
Oh.
try. Hit him.
Oh, come on, big fella. You had to send me that?
I don't know how much longer we're actually going to be able to see myself in this picture. Yeah, I looked it up.
Who is that? Who is that?
That's Yasmin Bleeth.
That's slow curves.
Yeah, that's right. I thought that was young Nick Shine.
Imagine
Wow.
marrying that. Wait, imagine marrying that. And then getting that.
Yeah.
She looks
I
like a
know.
special needs fat chick.
It's like her on
That's rough.
social media, her in real life.
It's like
Yeah.
Gorman.
Yeah,
Sweatshirt
Sweat-
says Detroit versus everybody. Yeah, it looks like everybody won.
Oh,
Looks
Why
like
did you-
everybody won.
Yeah,
They beat her
everybody
with an ugly stick.
yeah.
Why does she look like she belongs on damn it. I can't remember the
Tom
special.
says I can fix her.
I can fix
Who said
her.
it? Who said I can fix her? Who said that? Who said that?
Oh no.
Tom Ace,
Tom
of
Ace
course.
said I can fix her.
Who said that?
Tom Ace.
Tom
He,
Ace.
he could make them
Tom
better.
Ace. Yeah, you know what, Tom Ace? I'm taking your wallet. No, there's no way. Your
Wait,
wallet
why do
is
you need to
mine
take
for
his
the.
wallet?
Your
Not
wallet
everybody
is
orders a
mine for the
female.
night, Tom Ace.
So he
No,
did
Yeah, right.
order
you can't
Yasmin
fix
Bleed.
that.
Marlboro 1 million.
I'll give it. Hey, I'll give Tom Ace wallet back tomorrow. How about that? You can't
But he
fix
doesn't
that.
need a wallet to get laid, though.
Yeah, not everyone has to order a wallet. Order a lady.
Not order a wallet.
So if they dream, if you order a chick and she
Alright.
gets, is it like 30 minutes and the pussy's free?
Come
Well,
on.
nah.
Sorry.
Nah. Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Why do we have to? Yeah. Well, I mean, no, absolutely not. The last girl, Goyle.
I will say this:
Gargoyle.
Bill Belichick might be in better shape than Yasmin Bleed.
That's definitely a nipple ring.
That's
That's
bad.
100% a nipple
Ain't no
ring.
logo in that one.
Because the logo is on the other side of the shirt. No one has a polo shirt with two logos.
Belichick got a nipple ring. That's so
Now-
funny.
He was
What a
happy about
psycho
it.
little
Yo.
girl.
Yo,
She's hot though.
yo, Dylan
If she asked me to
Tereman,
get a nipple ring, I'd probably get one.
Dylan and Weed, were you guys young enough to even remember Yasmin Bleeth on Baywatch? Do you guys even know?
I mean, I didn't watch weekly episodes of Baywatch as they were released, but I definitely.
Nick, we did.
No, I
we
know,
did.
but I mean, I lived in an era where Baywatch reruns were on all the time, so yes.
Yeah,
Very-
all right.
I was more
Oh,
saved by the
Tom
bell.
Ace doubled down.
Hold on, guys. This might be the comment of the night. I'll put her on a 10-month fast, and she'll be in a red bathing suit in no time.
No,
A 64-day water fast.
Tom Ace.
And
Tom Ace.
Tom's going to say that God told him to do it.
That's right. Even if
I
it
believe
means,
in Tom.
even if it means he leaves his wife and kids at a father.
Now, I have a thing about Tom Ace. May I say something about Tom Ace?
Yes. And you know what? I'm going to remove me and Weed because we're going to do the Blair Witch Project here with you two.
Oh, darkness only. What you got about Tom Ace?
Does he call himself Tom Ace because of that guy that Ace Ventura called himself? Tom Ace.
I have no idea where the name originated from.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, Cisco.
Oh, now I got to go back and screenshot that.
Tom
so
Ace.
annoying. He's going to go back and screenshot. Cisco, we'll get the picture in a minute.
I got it.
Hey, y'all go subscribe to the Nick Shine Show.
Oh yeah.
Subscribe to the Nick Shine Show, man. Come on. You heard him. You got to do it now. Don't make the all-pro right tackle come after you. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
To the member.
Where's the McCreary Bowl fish dance?
Weed sent me the picture already.
Oh my God, lightning quick.
Hey, you're not the first one to say that to him.
Yeah, it doesn't usually happen to me.
You're just the first one of age.
That's a little rough.
I'm sorry. You dropped a P-bomb before. I'm allowed to.
Yeah, you know, well, it's all right,
Raven.
you fucking faggot.
Hey, come on.
See?
All right. All right.
See what you did?
I didn't even
Weed.
finish the word.
Hold on. Weed, closing thoughts?
Let's go Jets.
Amen.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. Huh?
Sue who? Weed, Dream, closing thoughts?
Yeah, me too. These guys, I don't know these guys. Next week, Tampa. I don't know.
All
What do you
right.
think?
Tell
you
us
guys
when you know.
want,
I think
Dylan,
football
you
will
want-
be played. Football
Dylan,
will be
you want
played.
you want club the whole game? Club?
No. You'll get
I don't think we'll get on the whole game. 2 quarters,
what
2
you'll
plus
get.
quarters.
they'll flip it. Club will get a quarter and a half in one game. Zappy will get the first quarter and a half in another game. I don't know which one they're going to do, and then you'll give Cook the fourth quarter in probably each of the games. But who cares? There's no starters. I don't care.
No Gino.
I don't think he'll start this game. It's probably like a 10% chance if they really want to, like a drive or two. But I think they should just go with Cade to start for the first half.
If anything, you go into the Giant game.
That's what I want. Yeah.
You're Glenn. You call Harbaugh.
Guys.
Dream, hold on.
All right.
You call Harbaugh and you say, "Hey, are you going to play any starters? We're thinking about doing it the third week. We just want to see where you are at. Let's get on the same page if we're going to do it." I would do the drive, and I know it's a different coach, but you did it with Saleh and you did it with Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
I would get that one drive in. I would get that jitters out. I would get the huddle in, in a real game situation. And even though it's preseason, do a drive. Make sure that the communication is good and everything. You hit the ground running when you get to Nashville, which a lot of us will be at. So,
yep.
May I jump in right quick?
You can. You can just talk. You don't have to jump.
Well, all right. So, Dylan. And both Nick and Dylan.
Go ahead.
I did that super chat. It was like, yo.
Thank you for those.
Yeah, of course. Also, I'm gonna go into that. But do you remember when?
Do you remember the time?
Oh yeah, it's a good song. What are you talking about? Fucking Eddie Murphy and Michael Jackson. Well, yeah.
Go ahead. Do we remember?
Sorry. You just coming off. When Isaiah Williams did the punt return against Jacksonville, that was called that bullshit. What was that penalty for? It was an offside. It was like off the field thing, right?
I don't remember what the exact penalty was. I do remember being completely confused.
Yeah, but it was that, and that was the time right there. That was the time where Isaiah Williams became a threat to the league, and nobody after that Jacksonville game kicked the ball to him ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because this dude was running and he was pointing. And he was good, I'm not saying like Devin Hester stuff, but like this guy, Isaiah Williams. Now, the craziest thing about Isaiah Williams.
It was an illegal block in the back on Isaiah Davis. And in my notes.
It was off the field. It was off.
In my notes, all I wrote was "no way" in all caps. Like,
yes.
Yeah, there's no way.
And it was like the one good thing that happened.
Yeah, it was the first time. It was our fourth drive defensively in the game, and it was already 21-0. And we made a really good stop. We had a TFL on first down. We forced the throw away. They had an illegal shift and then an intentional grounding. Like, we finally did something as a defense and then capitalize on special teams only to get the most horrendous block in the back on Isaiah Davis.
Yeah. And then Isaiah Williams fucking did his thing. Now, again, guys, fellas, Dylan, Nick.
Yes.
He was. Is this like history making where he was the only player cut from the team and the most hated after a game to only come back and win the MVP of the team?
I wouldn't know that off the top of my head, but
I would assume he's one of a very small handful. If
you don't see that very often, right? That's not a normal
it's
occurrence.
Unprecedented.
No, yeah, right. You remember after the Miami game?
And here's another reason.
Dylan, after that Miami game, we all wanted him. We wanted his throat.
Yeah, when he fair caught the ball at the 2.
Yeah. You fucking faggot.
Whoa.
We don't need to breathe. Hold on.
Sorry,
may I reply? May I reply?
And then
Most
also,
MVPs aren't
Yeah, that's right.
cut
Hey,
from the team.
we all
And
want,
here,
we all
hold
wanted him.
on.
We all wanted
Don't make
him
me yell at you. Stop.
off the team. Off the team. That's serious.
Makes me feel like I'm at home with you, Dad.
I'm muted. I muted myself.
And then we
we
are all.
read. Dream.
May I finish my sentence?
No, I'm going to. Hold on.
No.
Now, most teams don't have a punt returner as their MVP. There's another layer to it, right? And if it is, it was Devin Hester or it was Dante Hall or it was somebody that was so great, they weren't getting cut. Okay, I'm done.
Who was that guy from the Packers back in the day? Desmond Howard?
Desmond Howard.
Yeah, but
The Heisman.
Also,
Super Bowl MVP, I believe, right? Didn't he win it?
Was Dante Hall ever a decent receiver?
No, he was they attempted gadget plays with him, and a reverse or a jet sweep, but you tried to get the ball in his hands, but he was not a very
Who is the best gadget player for the Jets?
The best gadget player?
That guy.
Brad Smith. By far, it's Brad Smith. He could throw, he could run, he ran the
Curly
the
to a
pistol, he ran it all.
Yeah, Curly was like the Walmart version because he was able to throw. I believe he was the quarterback at TCU in college. So like Curly to a degree, but it's got to be Brad Smith.
Who is Curly?
Jeremy Curley. Kerley, not like Curly.
There's a video going around on Reddit, right?
Oh boy.
Where it's Devontae Adams talking to his new teammates.
Oh, about Malachi Corley? Yeah. Yeah, that story resurfaced once again.
Have you seen this?
Yeah. The story resurfaced again. We heard about it when Devontae was still on the team or when he just left the team. But now there's a video of him talking about it again with some LA. I think he's an equipment manager. Talking about how Malachi Corley wanted $1 million for the number 17, and he literally said he's like, I went straight to Woody, and Woody ripped that number off his back that day. So I'm like, damn.
Hey,
that sucks.
We all say Woody does bad things, but that was a good day for Woody Johnson, right? No, wait. Do you agree? Do you not agree?
No. I agree. I think it just makes the story funny that he didn't go to the head coach or the GM. He just went straight to ownership and was like ripping off his back.
Dylan, if you wore that number and he offered you 17 grand for that number, would you take it, or would you?
I guess I would. I'm just not really like attached to I have favorite numbers and stuff, but I guess I'm not really like attached to it, and especially if I was in Malachi Corley's position.
I have an attachment to a number. Well, what's your birthday? What's your day of your birth?
I like 16.
16. So if if Vinny Testaverde came at you and was like, "Yo, give me for 16 grand," you would give it to him.
I mean, if I was in Malachi Corley's position as a young player who literally had 2 catches at the time, maybe even 1 catch at the time, and
then a fumble before
yeah. So no, I would probably just take the 16K and walk and be happy with my life and wear like 18 or I don't know 10 or something,
Absolutely. Like, where's the humbleness? You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, little trivia question here. Curtis Martin threw several touchdown passes, Rick Kent says.
Several.
Okay. Who did he throw them to?
Well, there's one the Wayne Corbett in Tampa.
There's the one the Wayne Corbett in Tampa. Correct. That's one. Can anyone name any others?
I was gonna say that's the only one I really know.
It's the famous one, the most awful one. I don't know, Kent. What we got here?
Yeah, Corbett said it was the worst pass ever thrown.
Yeah,
just a duck.
Yeah, it hung in the air. Corbett jumped too early. He broke it down on the show. Really good.
But like what?
No, not Jumbo Elliott. Vinny threw that one. That was a play action that Vinny threw to Jumbo in the Monday Night Miracle.
Well, one thing that I noticed when I was listening to you and Corbett, since you guys are like besties now,
it's fair.
Yeah, right.
No lies told.
No lies.
Yes, real quick, Dream. But Rick, Martin threw his 2 touchdown passes, both to Corbett. One was the Tampa Bay game that's so infamous, and the other one was the following season in Pittsburgh. He threw him one also. So 2000 and 2001 were the two times.
All right. Well, one thing that I listened to you when you had Wing on your show was
Dream. Hold on.
All right. Oh boy.
He's just gonna keep going.
Dylan, this is good. This is good.
I appreciate your time. Thank you for hanging out. For all of you who haven't already, the comment that is pinned it was pinned in the chat. Oh, did I ever pin the StreamYard?
I don't think you pinned anything.
No, I did pin it. It's on the bottom. I did replace it. But ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Tereman, go show him some love. Subscribe to his channel. We will be getting together, and hopefully we have a lot of good Jets football this year. We will be doing some game streams together. Even if Dylan can't make it, we're going to do some here. Just hope the Jets are good.
Yeah,
that's it.
100%.
Just hope we get good football. We want options on Sunday. 100%. I don't want I gotta watch the game. I don't want the sulky walk. Dude. I don't want to wake up on Sunday morning and go, oh, fuck, they're playing today. I've been there.
I challenge anybody to go back and watch our live stream of week 2 last year. And dude, that was the entire vibe from drive 1, from the onset. We were just like, Nick, this is not going how we thought it was going to go. Like you called me so excited Monday after Pittsburgh. Like we might have a chance to be competitive.
Right, we're doing it. I'm like,
I literally was like, great. Dude, I'm with you. 30-6.
And then 6 minutes into the game, we're texting one another on the side, like, oh my God, this is going to be so bad. We got to the point where we're saying it on air.
Yeah, Fields was getting peeled up off the ground, and it's
I remember sitting back like this, like, oh my God, this is horrendous.
I did not have enough medication with me that day. That's for sure.
No, you were like, I gotta go outside. I was
like begging for a commercial break. I'm like, dude, I need a moment. That's life of a Jets fan. Maybe we can get you on the channel to talk about what you saw at the Tampa Bay game.
Yeah, same win, dude.
All right, cool.
Just let me know. I'm trying to pump out as many shows as I can with. The days that Jets have practice, I'm trying to go on.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I plan, so I'm not going to be tomorrow. Sunday night, we have Boy Green coming on the show. And then Tuesday night, I will not be live, but I will be at a Wayne Cribbett event in New Jersey. And hopefully we have a lot of good content coming out of there for you.
Let's go. Friend of the show, Wayne Cribbett. What does that feel like?
Real life friend. In real life friend. IRL, as Rick Kent would say. You don't even have to type it, Rick. I got you.
Look at you. IRL.
And I will tell you again, there are a couple more IRLs that have been added to the phone catalog this week. So
I know who they are. I know who they are. You cannot pay me any amount of money to share that information. But the summer of shine is as bright as it ever. It's brighter than my bedroom right now. Okay,
it's not saying much. It's not saying a lightning bug is brighter than that.
You saw I turned on my third monitor just to like a white background, just to try to like. If I did not have this, I would be absolutely cooked. Like,
are you against turning the light on? Like, why are you?
I didn't want to stand up. That's it. I just didn't want to stand up.
Such a stoner thing, bro. That is such a stoner thing. Wait, where's the light? I'm really hungry, but man, we got to get up to go get food. Man, fuck that. I'm not.
That's literally all it took the whole time. I didn't want to do it.
Oh, folks, Dylan Tereman, quite the experience. That's going to be the name of the show.
It's the DT experience. Jake refuses to call it the Dylan Tereman Football Show, so it is the DT experience. You know what you're gonna get, but then you absolutely don't know what you're gonna get. And I'm excited. I'm announcing live shows back next week, Monday, BJF, hopefully Wednesday after joint practices with Ian from Jet Central. Nick already disowned me. It's okay. It's okay.
I shipped him off to the Carolinas.
Yeah. He wanted nothing to do with my ass. And then we're hoping to get Will Parkinson later in the weekend to preview Jets Bucks. So Buffalo Jet fan Ian from Jet Central, Wilpa, all hopefully lined up on the channel next week. We are announcing another giveaway on the channel starting Monday night, so tune into the channel. Monday, probably 7:30 with Buffalo. I got to ask. He's on dad's schedule, so I got to figure that out.
Nice. I get it.
Hell yeah.
Well,
you know what
Dylan,
it's like to be a dad.
I do. I do.
And a coach.
I do. Screw you, ISU. You don't even have to type.
I had to get it one more in there.
One more. Dylan,
Shiners,
appreciate you, bro. We'll
yeah.
talk. And let me know. Yeah, pick a day. Let me know after the Tampa Bay game. I got you.
Hell yeah. I appreciate it, Nick. All the Shiners, appreciate you guys as well. Dream, thank you for having me and Nick on as guests on your show. And I hope you have a good rest.
Yeah, thank you for having us for your interview. And he left. He must have got mad at me and left when I said, "Can you hold on a second so you could say goodbye?"
The show easily turned into the Dreamcast featuring DT and Nick Shine.
Yeah. So
all right. I appreciate everybody. Dad, I'll talk to you and we'll figure something out for next week.
I love you, kid.
Love you too, Dad. Bye.
Bye. Folks, all right. Here's what we got. I got a comment that I got to get to here. I hope, hey Siri, text J Quest fuckface.
What do you want to say to J Quest?
Make sure you're in the show. I'm going to tell the story right now. No, not in the shower. In the show. All right. So yesterday, there's a comment earlier in the chat. I pinned it. J Quest says, Nick Shine forcefully sent me pictures of his toe the other day. This is not true. What happened was I get a message and then he's sending me video messages from his daughter. It's like, yo, let me see the toe. And I'm like, hold on. I'm working. Give me a few minutes. We're going back and forth. And then I'm trying to go back to when I lost the toe. I sent him pictures of the bruising. I sent the pictures of the gore. Oh, I go to him. What do you want? You want heel or you want gore? And he's like, gore. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send you everything. I'll screenshot it and crop them and I'll send it to you. And I sent the pictures of the bruising and the progression of the toe dying, and then the gore and then the healing. And I did not randomly send them. I had to go back 3. Yeah, she wanted gore. And when I sent the first group of photos with the bruising and where I was at work, it was taking a while to go through. His daughter was getting quite agitated that the gore ones weren't coming in right away. But yeah, I did not forcefully. I don't do that anymore. I used to do that. For those of you that were, when the Discord, the Nick Shine Discord first came about in 2024, I would literally just pop that picture into people. Like if I texted you and you were typing, if you made a toe joke, I would wait for you to be typing and I knew you were looking at your device and I would pop that photo in. That was my move back in 23 and 24. But yeah, I hadn't done that in a while. J Quest says my mother was grossed out too. My daughter took it in stride. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what your daughter wants to do for a career, but if she took that in stride, like a nurse, like caretaker type of person, would be a good role for her. I don't know what her plans are, but if you can look at that and like not get squeamish and freak out, that's a good paying career path. But all right, folks. Thank you to everyone tonight who contributed to the program. Now, Cisco gifted 5, and he had a $10 super chat. So what we're going to do now, Cisco is ineligible to win any prizes on the program. So what we're going to do is we're going to give away bonus entries for your chance to win our next raffle prize. Our next raffle prize, folks, is a Jets mystery box with an autographed jersey in there, and we do not know who it is. Rick, I see your comment. I would never do it. Rick would stab me in my throat if I ever did that to him. And I fear Rick Kent when he gets angry. So don't worry, Rick, you're good. The names are, when we discussed it back in the day, Rick would be like, yeah, I'm out. Good night, everybody. And he would just leave the Discord over the discussion. All right. In the mystery box, you can get one of these names: Joe Namath, Darrell Revis, Curtis Martin, Joe Klecko, Brees Hall, Mark Gastineau, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Quinnen Williams, CJ Mosley, Chad Pennington, Marty Lyons, Don Maynard, Wayne Corbett, Kevin Mawai, Nick Mangold, AVT, or Richard Todd. So I will tell you that one of the two Jets legends that I have lined up, we have to confirm the date before I announce it, is on this list. And I will tell you, it is not AVT. It is not Don Maynard or Nick Mangold. It is not Sauce Gardner. It is not Quinnen Williams. It is not Richard Todd. And it is not CJ Mosley. So we've eliminated 7 of the 18 names here. And we only have 11 left. And once I get the date locked in, I will let you know. And well, you know what? We'll eliminate another one. It is not Wayne Corbett because he's already been a guest. Well, Rick, I know. Rest in peace to them, but obviously we have to eliminate. I know. I had it. Yes, I had to do it. All right, folks. We're going to give away 5 raffle entries. We got, here we go, at the stage. We're going to mix it up 2 times. 1, 2. Again, this is not for the jersey. This is just for the bonus entries from Cisco. These are for the first 5. That go to Andrew C. So Andrew gets 5 bonus entries. And we're going to spin it again. This is for 2 because the super chat came in next. And it goes to Andrew C. And here's for 5. That goes to Macho from Macho Talk Sports. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank all of you for being here. We will be back here Sunday night, 7 p.m. Boy Green will be the guest. Pay attention to the time. He's got to call a baseball game during the day. You know how baseball games can be. If it runs late, we're going to have to move the time back. So that would be the only reason we adjust the time on Sunday. But I'm hoping to have 2 major announcements on Sunday. So make sure you're here. Everybody, thank you for watching The Nick Shine Show, produced by Cisco Lopez, music by Blitz BK. And we are going to send you out with a back-to-back Blitz BK. Have a great day, everyone. Go Jets. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. There's storms everywhere if you're up in the Northeast. Really ugly out there when I came downstairs before. But go Jets.
J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. To the member.
Subscribe to the Nick Shine Show, man. Come on. You heard him. You got to do it. Now, don't make the all-pro right tackle come after you. Yeah. God bless, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Here we go, baby. J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. Let's go, baby.
It's got
Gentry covered in football.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Here we go, baby.
Get ready for this All Jets Pro. Get ready for this all-time host. Get ready on your mark, set, go. Get ready, this the Nick Shine Show. Green and white nights, here the city locked in. Let's walk, Jets talk, another season with friends, another season with Glenn. I hope to see some more wins. I'm so seasoned with the pen, I hope we season the fins. We see brief, quick spins, release the beast from within. 20 shining like Nick, you know we gotta call in. You can make a couple Jets points, jokes in your spins, give away a couple memberships. If you ball in, he got gives away some deaths. Plus his tunes are the best, gives you plenty time to talk how to improve on these Jets. Win or lose, we don't sweat, we don't boo on these vets. Ain't no booze for this vet, but we boo on the press and then move on to the next. Every year, June to June, we talk New York Jets. This is Nick Shine time, this is New York's best. Might have lost his big toe, but never lost his breath and never lost his step, never.
Here we go, baby. J-E-T-S, Jets, 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 let's go, baby.
Get ready for this All Jets Pro. Get ready for this all-time host. Get ready on your mark, set, go. Get ready, this the Nick Shine Show.
Here we go, baby. J-E-T-S, Jets, 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 let's go, baby.